He wanted to see your ass.
Can I see
your
ass?
Not today.
I know I can't see Dylan's, but
Today.
we're going to go around the table.
We're having a badass day.
We'll just find out.
Good to set those boundaries, really. Yeah.
Everyone has those badass days.
Coming to you live from an upside-down Australian birthday party. Happy birthday. It's the Unreliable Podcast with me, your unreliable narrator, Owen Crazy Bones Watry, with 4 people who I want to answer who they are and who they're playing at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Dylan.
1, 2, 3.
Just Dylan.
Last session, I first and thing in my notes, because I did not prepare the recap this time, I didn't read anything. I just wrote down healthy relationships and torture. And that reminds me that we had some good, level setting expectations, guidelines talk about biting each other and what people did in a past life. And then we also tortured that would-be assassin. The
light torture.
Light torture.
As a treat.
Little bit of scaring. Linnaeus
light torture,
apparently got under his skin in a way that hasn't worn off yet. He got very spooked by Linnaeus.
Distinctly, I think we didn't torture him. I think
wanted
we
to.
spooked him and then turned him into the authorities.
It was greenlit and then never executed.
It was absolutely the least amount of torture it could have been.
Somewhat psychological, but yeah.
Just some intimidation. So you guys did learn some important things from that torture, though. You learned that the hit on you was set out by Hammock Laurier, or Hammock Laurier. We may or may not have social media I'm under control of at this point in time, and we may or may not have the pictures drawn by our own Brandon on those at that point in time. There's no saying. I might be lying to you again. Anyway, in addition to that, you learned where Hammock was staying, which was over in the now named Stonewood, which is the very nice extended stay hotel type area in the inner city of Lorm. You all learned something else. I'm forgetting what else you learned. What else did you learn? Do you know?
Part of the Ravagers.
Yeah.
Ravagers
That's
don't
what I
typically
have.
hire people for jobs. The Ravagers Guild did send him, but it was Hemlock Laurier's name on it.
Right.
Lorel also started to piece together some of the what she thinks are the machinations kind of going on behind the scenes for the conflict for the city.
Right.
We also learned about the bodyguard, Svi Nguyen. Who is,
the bodyguard.
I'll write it up.
You learned someone else was there. You learned it was probably Svi.
Probably Svi.
Based on the descriptions, though it didn't quite get said in the right order. You guys pieced it together eventually. You, aside from that,
Jeff.
learned about... Jeff comes in a moment, but when you were talking, Linnaeus afterwards was talking to the assassin, which...
Smokey.
Don't think that was his name.
That's what I named him.
So
He did do that.
He did.
you learned about a living gear crafter, which you think was where you dropped off the blood for Saravec Laurier, called...
Pothamero root.
Yes. And that... I don't remember if there was anything else you were asking about in that line with...
I asked a bit about what he knows of my path, but...
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, and we talked about that. Afterwards, we got the Hammock caricature and the Hammock caricature. And didn't you do one other caricature, or was that later?
It was Svi.
Svi.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was so bad that I just crumpled it up.
And then you guys met. Why did I write down the PLCs are making a move? PLCs.
Pure light.
The Pure Light Cultists.
Yes, right.
We went to the park and saw their weird bonfire.
Happened after
That happened
Jeff.
well after.
Yeah.
That happened
So, I
after,
don't
yeah.
know.
Oh yeah, Jeff was well before we went to the hotel.
We went
But
to
you
the
all
hotel.
Met Jeff, the professional demoralizer. He said some impolite things to you all, and you threatened him, and it was a good time overall. He's just sort of like in the city, following you guys still, and, you know, he's around. But you all went to the Stonewood Hotel to talk to Saravec, and before you could get to her room, she intercepted you on the way up the elevator under the guise that you all were delivering flowers to her, or something like that. I forget what Linnea said specifically.
Mm-hmm.
She
Gross.
effectively, in summary, said, hey, there's someone in my room that I can't let you in to see right now. It's all chill, but like you can't come in. We'll talk at some other point in the future, probably.
She was protecting us.
She
I don't think so.
did
And she
something.
gave us a job.
She did also say if you head back to I don't have the map, but
Hempwood? Hampshire?
Hempridge.
Hempridge.
And also, like, kind of insinuated it might be good for us to skip town for a little bit.
Sick as fuck.
she did do that. Yeah, so outside of that, Saxter didn't catch the memo to get off of the elevator and had
Way hotter.
not enlightening, but a supplementary conversation with Saravek to better understand that she's trying to not ruffle any feathers, but also can't let you just like go in the moment. It didn't fully clear it up, and Laurel had to have further conversation to try to help, and it didn't fully clear it up.
After a minor panic attack.
Linnaeus also gave Saravek a rose. There was a lot of talk between the party players around this time about what's actually happening before you all decide to go talk to the Queen's Chorus, let them know about the bomb, getting one successfully, try to get Jeff into jail. They have other problems with the city invasion right now that they didn't want to help. I think that was the high notes of the Queen's Chorus. You also, at the palace area, decide to put in a request to talk to the dragon, which has been put in. You haven't heard back about that yet. And you've gotten an approximate time in which you are going to go bomb the incoming ship, which was the dawn of some day that it's another delivery of Demon's Blood is being made.
At dawn we bomb.
Right.
Yeah.
The last note was indeed that the Pure Light cultists were starting to set up some ritual events where you saw the Luminous Elix, leader of the cult, get doused in fire and praised to the light, which was quite the visual appearance, and that was the result of a really bad encounter roll on Linnaeus' part before deciding to go to a park inside the city for a boosting to a heal long rest. I think that was everything. Anything else you guys want to add or mention? Or
I realized something about that whole elevator thing. You said that she was trying to protect us from Hemlock, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't understand why I was so... It didn't make any sense to me. And I realized from her perspective, she doesn't know that we know about Hemlock at all. We've never mentioned his name to her. The only information we've ever gotten about Hemlock is from like stolen data. So how could she? Why would she be subtly hinting, like warning against him, if she doesn't know what we know?
Yeah, but there's also no
barely
way,
told her anything.
There's no way she doesn't know that Hemlock tried to kill us, or that Hemlock is involved in the Demon's Blood. And also, she probably highly suspects that we're the one who took Aaron Nguyen's letter.
Okay. And then the second thing I realized is it was Saravek, not Aaron Owen, that paid for the crew to be off the ship while we were burglarized.
I will point you have not confirmed.
Yeah, we don't know that.
You, yeah, the crew came back and they said Saravek.
That's what a messenger came to the ship, and the crew said, the messenger said, Saravek Laurier has paid for you to have a nice time.
But it could be Nguyen who set it up under her name or something.
Or
Or Hemlock who set it up under her name.
Or it could have just been Saravek.
It could have been Sarah.
There's always the chance that it's Saravek. Laurel is just doing the best she can with the information she has.
Yeah. And all the people that were seen leaving the hotel with contusions, you know.
That you guys haven't followed up on.
I know, the night after...
that I don't think is really
Yeah,
good.
you left after your night with Saravek, which was glorious. And then we're immediately, questions like, what happened to you in there? Were you attacked? So, clearly the guards are watching Saravek's place and noting people leaving there with contusions. Everything bad points to Saravek. There's nothing good.
I don't think the contusions are related to,
Is she just rough in bed?
Yeah, she's just kinky.
Okay.
You haven't asked.
That's not a crime.
I will say, because Lisa knows this,
Don't
you
yuck
didn't
me up.
experience that.
I didn't, personally.
You didn't experience that personally.
Yeah.
Because Lisa's not in the game. Renee also didn't experience that. So you guys were saying while I was mutzing around with audio equipment that one of the first things we're going to do is partially honor the rule that at level 3, when you get a new path, all your old gear is thrown out.
You're supposed to go replace it.
Or you're supposed to
fix
go
it.
replace and fix it, because none of this is made out of metal. It degrades over time and gets worn down. So in system, there's a reason to go get, even if it's like normal generic stuff, you got to go get more of it. So we were going to look at a little bit of shopping. You have time. The dragon has not called back on you. It's I think we left off in like the early afternoon, if just afternoon. You're in the upper city, so there are a series of shops around you to go to and try to get new shit.
Sweet.
Did any of you have stuff figured out already that we
do
want to
want-
talk about? Or is there something I need to help with?
I want to clarify. So the adding defensive to a weapon, if it's offhand, the defensive property is lost after for a round.
Looking it up, it's kind of weirdly worded. It supposedly only comes up when you're attacking with multiple
If you have
weapons.
multiple
Like
weapons.
if you're doing like a 2-weapon attack, then it loses its defensive property. But it's so specifically worded that I don't know.
Yeah, so
that
if-
might be an Owen rule.
It's worded like if it's offhand and you're doing 2-weapon attack or two-handed attack, not two-handed.
Yeah, so
I think if you had a defensive dagger and a shield, and you did a single weapon attack with the defensive dagger, you're not attacking with 2 weapons. So it wouldn't fall under that caveat, and you'd keep the defensive property. But both weapons, the shield and the defensive dagger, would have the defensive property. So you'd only get to apply whichever one is higher.
So your ruling is that that lose defensive properties line only applies for attack with 2 weapons.
Let me double check attack with melee weapon, but I think so. No, attack with melee weapon, part 3. The attack hits, you roll the weapon damage. Never mind. No, there's no mention of defensive in the attack with melee weapon.
The only mention of it is in the attack with 2
Okay.
weapons. So,
Yeah,
part of where we're going with is if you have only a melee weapon
Yep.
And nothing
with the
else.
defensive property, do you lose that property anytime you bonk someone
I don't
with
think
it?
so. I don't think so
Hell
at all.
yeah.
I think that's specific to
Hell
attacking
yeah.
with 2 weapons.
That's rad. You could also just like have a shield.
I could just have a really cool leaf
Because you
shield.
have like
Yeah.
a one-handed club.
Yeah.
Or
But
just
Loril is interested in having
put defensive
defensive
properties on
and
the
she
shield.
uses a
I could.
two-handed
Make it
weapon.
a
Then I would look
defense
really
shield.
cool.
You could make it a fence shield.
Oh my god.
you know,
Defense shield.
Defense.
technically,
The defense shield.
technically rules as written,
Scrap paper.
shields and melee weapons both can cap out at defensive +3. So theoretically,
But you can only have one or the other.
I know, but what I'm saying is like if you have an offhand like parrying dagger with defensive 3, it's as defensive as a shield with +3.
Yeah, so I was like,
And
should I put it
technically
to my
cheaper,
club?
too.
It's like I could add those properties to my club, or I could just get like a 6 shield
Yeah.
and make it super defensive anyway.
Yeah,
Then I could bonk people with it,
exactly.
but it would lose the defensive.
And shields only do like 1 damage
Yeah.
when you hit with them.
I mean, I'm not very good with my club to begin with, so
Who has things figured out, or what question should I answer?
I want a dagger, light melee weapon with defensive 3, which should cost 8 pearls. Or sorry, 8 slivers.
Dagger, defense 3.
Defensive 3.
Okay, cool.
So
yeah.
3 properties on it.
Yep, that all checks out, and I'm excited to see how that works.
Yeah.
I hope it goes well for you.
It should go very well. I'm excited.
Are you buying any type of armor or other?
I guess technically I should replace my leather armor.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to replace that for a pearl also.
Okay,
So
great.
can it be a crystal knife if I pay 2 pearls?
Yeah, I mean, you're buying this new.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like for like.
Okay.
You can upgrade. Just your old stuff is one. Okay, when you choose an expert path or master path, your old gear that is not living gear, chaos gear, or made of glass wears out and must be replaced.
Question
As
for
basic
you.
equipment. Answer for you.
So there are some example weapons.
Yep.
So for instance, there's the Sky City staff as an example staff.
Right.
Can I add properties to that weapon and follow the same rule of doubling per additional property?
Yeah, I think if you use that starting template of the Sky Island staff and then add properties to that, you're good to go. You'll just be doubling the price of that staff.
I am going to buy a shield and add the defensive property to it 2 more times.
Cool.
Also, I want to buy a musical instrument.
Ooh. How much are musical instruments?
The keeper sets the price based on the type of instrument sought. I just want like a wooden pan flute.
7 sapphires.
Hey, Lorel, can I borrow some money?
You're going to be playing a flute now? God damn it.
Pan flute.
Oh, the pan
you
flute.
know.
I think Saxter does not like music because this is a world without metal.
But it does have rock.
That's great.
Pretty good.
Sorry.
It does have rock.
Oh, rock. And if you're on Skylands, light rock.
Oh, yeah. Light rock.
And heavy rock.
My favorite.
I'm going to say a pan flute will be...
Tools say 1 sapphire plus.
2 pro.
Yeah.
In this tools section for musical instruments, it says 1 sapphire plus.
Oh.
I'll just
Oh.
note.
Hold on. Erase that, Lisa.
And more exotic instruments cost 25 sapphires or more.
Okay. Yeah, I did not see this set.
Why do
Keeper
they
sets the
put
price.
the price?
I would not.
147? Where did you see the price?
Oh, it's 147. Oh, is it in a different table though?
The table right above
Toolkit. Okay.
shows the musical instrument as a tool.
Okay, sapphire plus. Pan flute. I don't know. That's not too wild in my mind. I'm still fine with a sapphire
Okay.
for pan flute.
Do I have to replace it all
Do you need to borrow money?
You'll replace it when you hit level 7 and take a master path.
Everyone's getting
Right.
music for 4 levels.
Damn it.
Are there earplugs in this system?
You can find
An
mosses.
important question is, do you know how to play the pan flute? Or did you just go buy one?
I'll figure it out. I'm smart. That's all I'm good at.
What's your intelligence again?
13.
Yeah, okay.
Probably had music on New Gaia.
So did you buy any fancy weapon stuff, Michaela?
Yes,
Okay.
I think I
did you
did.
You
I
did
got
a spear.
I got a spear with reach +3 and deadly,
Right, okay.
and then I got a shield with defense +3.
Reach was 3, so good.
Okay.
Reach is so good, guys.
I am excited to find out how all of your different weapon types have reach +3.
Did
What?
I get my armor after we leveled up to 3?
I feel like yes.
I think
Okay.
so, because
There
that's when I got
That's-
armor as
so
well.
That's still
It's
Yeah.
also when I
Good to go.
bought like
Okay.
almost all of my daggers.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you using a shield too, or?
yeah
Okay.
+3. So I've got 16 defense now.
Okay.
We got beat up enough.
What did you get?
It was time for a shopping
Just the
trip.
shield and
Just
the pan flute.
Super shields. Because you're still using your living gear, the
My writhing,
club.
My writhing club.
Okay.
It's your signature at this point.
It is. And the shield, I would like it to be made of leaves.
And
Okay.
Ooh, that's good.
so that's an option.
One more time to clarify. You're allowing that even though Lorel is only holding this staff and it has +3 defensive, that it still is defensive after she attacks with it.
Yeah, that's rules is written how that works.
Lovely. Just making sure.
Yeah. No, I see no. Granted, the contradiction might be in a completely different section where we don't know
It's
to look
true.
for it. But here,
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why I can't allow that.
Somebody will
I'll
happen
make a
upon
point
the
not
page
to
and
go
Brendan
looking
will
for
find
it.
Brandon will find it. Yeah.
Maybe. It took me 12 episodes to figure all this out.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you did, because lordy, there's a lot here. Okay.
You like throwing hard fights at us.
Do we have
a good time.
any other
When we live.
shopping related things you want to do aside from replacing your gear? Is there anything else you want to look for while you're in the shopping mood?
A second bomb?
Let's go back to that one lady.
Back to the bomb lady.
Back to the bomb lady.
Are we actually going back to the bomb lady? Or
No.
They're riffing.
Hey,
I don't want to go back.
Just making
You
sure.
guys can, but I don't think she'd be particularly happy to see me.
yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay, we don't need to do any upkeep
Be nice
because
to
it's
wear
not a new
armor.
day. I already gave you guys your secret point tokens because I remembered. And
Gosh, armor doesn't even help me that much.
we're gonna go into. Okay, you guys are in the downtown or like the shopping area of the upper city. Throughout this whole time, you've still been hearing some not calamity, but some conflict happening along the city walls as the Ravagers are attempting to invade into the inner city.
Jerks.
There are a lot of people on edge. When you go to the shop, people, they're kind of starting to be a little more thoughtful about who they are selling weapons to, not as like a personal slight, but like they know that in times of war there's a finite amount of stock and they're trying to be considerate to that. They're not just trying to sell weapons to anyone else, they're trying to like sell weapons to people who look like they can afford weapons. And when you guys go in there asking for like a series of additional properties and all that sort of stuff, they're more than happy to cater to you. You at a point get word from a Queen's Chorus member that is just like in the district. Somehow word travels fast that the dragon would be willing to have an audience with you this evening. But you have the rest of the afternoon to do anything you want to do, or we can travel forward to the dragon.
Guys, I got this flute. Check it out.
That's
I'll
really
get there.
good.
Thank you.
Canonically, Linnaeus plays the theme too.
That makes a lot of sense.
Level 10 is going to be like Jethro Tull. Jazz flute.
Okay. For my own awareness, how's everyone's health currently? How much damage have you taken relative to your health?
I'm good.
Goose egg from Dylan, 1 from Lisa and Michaela,
0.
none for Brandon. Okay. Yeah. What do you guys want to do? You were also thinking about doing something about Hammock, but I think you were going to do that after talking to the dragon. I don't know what other ideas you guys had floating past that.
Yeah, we had set up, or we'd talked about setting up watch, but I think we moved past that after a long discussion.
Yeah.
Although it's still an option if we want to bring someone from the ship and just post them outside the hotel just to see if there's any movement. We can do that.
A big part, I think, was identifying the fact that we probably need resources for someone like Hammock, who is going to be very dangerous or at the very least rich. And so that was part of Laril's motivation for wanting to talk to the dragon.
We could check in on the 7.
Might not be a bad
I feel like they
Doesn't
would
hurt
ally
to
with us. We've been
figure out
friends
allies.
so far. Yeah.
Laril also wants to figure out what our plan is after dropping the bomb.
I think our
Do
plan
we
is to
skip
leave.
Run away. Yeah.
Yeah,
thought
we can take up
Yeah, so
Lady
we should figure out
Sarevek.
what our plan to skip town is.
We can take up Lady Sarevek and head to Hempridge
Yeah.
for a little bit.
I'm interested to see like what's happened there since we
Yeah.
left. You know.
So we can drop the bomb at dawn. And then just take off to Hempridge, do whatever Lady Sarevek needs us to do there, which I think is just following up on her shipment, right?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she just wants to like follow up and see how it's going.
Yeah. Wait for things to cool down a little bit. And then I don't know what after that. But I think if we want to talk to the 7 today, we can potentially... How much do we want to tell them?
Not everything,
Yeah.
but I feel like they're the least likely faction in this equation to like betray us, you know?
We have a common interest.
Yeah.
They want to find... Forgot his name.
Damien Knoll.
Damien
They
Knoll.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they're super against Demon's Blood. And
Yeah.
if we go to them with this information that there's this guy that tried to have us killed, involved with the Ravagers somehow. Also, maybe making a pass for the city. We could have at least an ally in them.
You know what we could do is direct them to the cult. have those two like duke it out and see what happens with that.
We could also check up on the cult today.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
Maybe we can just pass by.
We keep having the most awkward interactions with them.
We can just, like, walk
let
by
the
awkwardly.
Chorus know that the cult may be doing something
I think
weird?
we were talking about letting the dragon know that the cult was doing something weird. Mm-hmm. At least that's what I have written down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were going to let him know that they were
now
they were
we
making
should tell the
moves.
We should also consider. So we fly around in a real big skyship, and it's
Putting a name
probably
on it.
Small
not.
sky ships.
Shut up. Shut up, Brandon.
It's a small sky ship. I got to keep you in check.
And we should possibly consider that it's not the most subtle way for us to move around. And so if we are trying to skip town to avoid notice, maybe we part ways with the ship as a diversion or something.
You want to go on foot from now on?
Not for now on, but
I think
if
it-
we're worried about Hemlock hitting us again, they're watching the ship. They have to be.
Yeah.
It's
not a
just
bad
after
idea.
the
I wonder if we
bomb,
drop the bomb.
they're going to go
and
after the
then-
ship.
I wonder if we drop the bomb, cut town, and then split ways from the ship, and the ship can lead them on a Merry Goose chase or something.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
We can maybe see if we can do it halfway to Hempridge or something, but
So I do worry about retribution against the crew specifically. We obviously can handle ourselves, but
We've never had to look up death rules in our lives.
never once.
Be weird if you did.
Yeah, so options today: meet with the 7,
look up ship weapons.
bomb.
Why?
Maybe bomb. Again, we
Bomb.
still need to like know.
Sorry, is that?
Oh,
looking
wait,
for
no, yeah, we
another
were bombing.
bomb.
No,
Going
no.
Dylan
bomb.
was just like, I would look up ship weapons, and I was like, bomb,
Bomb in the morning.
bomb
Yeah,
in
I-
the morning.
Bomb at
Technically, not technically. I haven't yet looked at what will happen if the bomb goes off prematurely, and hopefully I don't have to calculate that type of damage. But
I don't. It's
if I need
It won't
to, we'll
happen.
do it.
It won't
So-
happen. We're good.
noon. We're all very experienced with dropping bombs. It'll be fine.
Is that what one of you guys changed your profession to?
Bomb dropper.
Bomb dropper.
I'd count terrorist as a
Yeah.
terrorist is in the book. I
on
know.
there.
I know. I have that profession.
Rebel or terrorist.
Depending on who you
Architect
ask.
sometimes has to blow things up.
Demolition crew.
Demolition.
ship weapons are
They
expensive.
sometimes get to push the button. That's all I'm saying.
I'm an
Ship
outlaw.
weapons are expensive.
Yeah.
Outlaws drop bombs. Do they not?
Yeah, I think we're leaving Hemlock alone then. Leaving that for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
We'll let
I
the
didn't
dragon
want
know
to,
about
but-
him. We'll let the dragon know about the cult. We can. I'd like to meet with the 7 and just
I think
see how
that's a
they're
good
doing,
idea.
where they're at.
Yeah.
We can maybe let them know our plans, and they can kind of act accordingly.
Avoid the area we're going to bomb.
We don't have a lot of allies to touch base with at this point. We kind of have until the dragon. So
So the 7?
to the 7.
Linnaeus playing pan flute zooms in and out of the screen. With the spiral spin, a la Batman. And you all head down towards the hotel area or like the temporary stay hostel that you previously have met the 7. When you arrive, they're not there.
Well, there was like a 50-50 this would happen. So
Ask the
The front desk.
owner, front desk.
Yep. The person at the front desk says that they were seen headed towards the outer wall that is currently being attacked by Ravagers.
oh, great.
Well,
That makes
They're
sense.
responsible.
Yeah.
Don't know why we thought they'd just
When
be
did
sitting
they
on their
leave?
asses.
I guess.
In the morning is when they left.
And it's in the afternoon. Should we see if they're still alive? But I also don't want to be roped into
Yeah.
fighting.
You can look from a distance.
Hey guys!
You guys are doing great.
See like 7 people down there.
A lot of blood.
Yeah, it's like, well, I think we could help at the front line. Like, I think we're more help doing the other stuff we're
what we're
doing.
doing. Yeah.
I don't know what to do in the meantime.
Did they like check out check out? Or did they just leave this morning with the expectation that they'd come
They
back?
have not, fully left.
Okay. Can we leave a message for them?
Yep.
What's the message say?
Hope you didn't die. Thanks for your help. Love you.
Hope you didn't die. Thanks for your help. Cool names. Say like the Spit crew heading north. I don't want to give out too many details, but
Leaving town. Might be
leaving
more
town.
vague.
Yeah.
Leaving town. We'll be back.
Leaving town.
And should I spell crew with a K?
Yes, please. We'll be back
Soon.
Soon.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give them this message.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Will they actually?
Probably.
Okay.
You want to hang around and find out?
Nah. Okay. We got other things to do.
They didn't seem like they were about to sabotage you, so.
Some trust issues. Where's Jeff at?
He's just hanging around, keeping a distance from it.
You've been awfully quiet, Jeff.
You seem like you have a lot going on that's keeping you down anyway. I'm not an absolute depressionator. I'm just more of a demoralizer.
Is there an end to your service to your employer?
It's a little open-ended with the amount of money that's available. If they keep paying me, I'll keep doing it. But if they stop paying me, I'll stop doing it because I've got to eat. Well, my kids do too, but you understand.
This is just while we're in town, right?
Oh, yes. I'm protected by the rules and regulations of law here, and I don't feel like getting killed as soon as I leave, so.
Okay. Well,
I guess we're stuck with him.
For now.
maybe we should go to the front lines.
Yeah, collateral
We
damage.
should go check up on the seven.
Let's just go give it a little look-see.
That method of solving your problems falls right in line with what I understand of you so far, which is just sort of throw yourself into danger and hope it works out.
It's worked out so far.
I'm alive, aren't I?
I suppose you are.
I am curious.
Lorel found
We
that
don't
a
have
little
to
funny.
go. I just I just want to see what it's
Laurel hides a small
at a distance.
What's happening?
What's happening? If we can get a view from a ways away.
Yeah.
I want to see what's going on.
Okay.
Laurel could jump on a building or something.
Yeah. Laurel, can you just jump over there real quick and then come back and let us know
what's going on.
We'll give you 30 seconds. Is that enough?
I mean, Lorel can scout a little bit, I guess. That's a thing that Lorel can do.
No, I think if we can get just a little ways away, I just want to see what's going on, how it's looking.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to get an idea of is the city going to crumble as soon as we leave?
Take a little peek.
Sure. Because if so, maybe we don't leave.
I don't know what we could do against the city crumbling, but
Drop a bomb on the incoming cargo. And then
I mean, we're going to do that
something
anyway.
else.
Yeah. But yeah, let's get close enough to see things and not close enough to get roped into helping.
Yes. That's a perfect distance to be.
Yes.
I mean,
when you're watching your friends move, but from across the street. With sunglasses.
that's what you were
so
doing
they
over
don't
there.
know.
That's wild. What an image.
Yeah, did you guys see me or?
Got a lawn chair set up or one of those sports chairs that unfold, and you've just got a little umbrella and you're
Yeah.
wearing your sunglasses, and you're just
I watch
Hey.
everyone do the heavy work.
That looks heavy.
full bed, huh? Queen? King. Okay.
Need some water? Or?
No, I'm good. I got one. Okay. So all of you are going, just throwing Lorel at the problem.
We'll all go.
We're all going.
Okay. You all head towards the
I
city
theoretically
walls.
have good perception.
Not a lot of other people are headed this way, aside from Queen's Chorus members who appear to be ferrying back and forth different messages. You all get not like up until the wall. You see that a lot of the army has there are different like local, not necessarily like kind of encampments, but like nearby stationing areas for different regiments of the army to be able to reinforce if needed. And it seems like otherwise what's currently happening is there's a lot of people up on the inner wall who are firing range like thorn spitters and bow and arrow down into the Ravagers. You don't hear a lot of loud like banging or knocking on the other side of the wall, but there is still enough activity to signify there's something to shoot at on the other side. You don't immediately see the 7 and 1, and you otherwise are now here.
Can I scan around and see if there's... I don't want to get super close.
I mean, we're civilians. We're not just going to get suddenly drafted.
Yeah. I want to get close enough to see if I can look down at everything going on and see if I can spot just a group of 6 people chanting.
You try to go up on the wall, you are stopped. And
Fair.
One of the like military guys is like, no civilians on the wall. Stay back, please.
We're working with the Queen's Chorus.
Oh,
we need to check things out.
There's like a nearby Queen's Chorus member who's like walking by, and they're like, "Excuse me," and the Queen's Chorus member stops and looks and like, "Are they working for you at all?" And the chorus member, you've never seen this woman before, and she goes, "Linnaeus, this fit?" Okay, yeah. And after a moment, the guard just sort of shrugs and like, "Okay, go on ahead. Don't interact with anything. Just look only."
Poor guards.
I say thank you.
Okay.
I
You
wanna
head
look.
up the wall and you get a look down over. You see that the lower city stretching down towards the dock has sort of... there have been some fires lit and some ransacking that's been done to a variety of these buildings leading up to it. You can kind of just from a general perspective down make out a like area where a lot of the people in the town that were able to escape and get away got away. It doesn't look like the Ravagers have specifically struck out. They haven't like tried to take over the entire city. Instead, it looks like they've set up a long, like protected formation leading up to the base of this wall. So like there are certain streets where they suddenly just have like blockades and soldiers set up there to block that off and protect it. And based on how they've like gone up to this wall, it seems like they're like pinning in the city militia and army that was garrisoned here to this certain part of the upper wall. And they have like key streets with extra fortifications and barricades set up from like looted and ravaged surrounding buildings. As you gaze down, you see that every now and then some more blood ragey Ravagers have like made their way to the front lines of the groups. They look specifically like they've really had a lot of demon's blood recently. They are discolored to like a darker purple. They are not wearing a lot of armor. They're pretty crazy as they like take it upon themselves to like run up this hill towards the gate of this inner city gate. And that's what the soldiers on these walls are shooting down at. You like lean out a bit of the wall to like just get an idea of like, have they gotten close at all? And you see like a couple of bodies have actually like made it to the base of this gate fortification without like, there's not a lot of bodies. So you think that it is some of these stragglers, but they made it all the way there. And you see one of their, like, they have there's like a bone axe left in, like, the wood of the gate, like 7 or 8 feet off the ground. So it seems like they got up a little bit of the distance before they were finally shot down.
Okay.
Does the city guard, does it look like they're just fortifying, or are they pushing into the lower city?
It looks like they're preparing for something to happen. When Linnaeus, you're up there, you see sort of on the periphery of this like big Ravager line that a couple smaller groups of the city guard, separate of the military, have started to like build up sort of contradictory fortifications mirroring and paralleling what the Ravagers have done. And it seems like there's a little bit of a force gathering on either side of that to try to do a inward pincher type attack.
Okay.
It's not ready yet, and you don't have more details than that, but it looks like there is some proactive action starting to happen.
Okay. So they're not just protecting the upper city. They're trying to go into the lower city, because otherwise they just let the lower city burn.
Yeah. It kind of seems like the city guard haven't tried to... Like, the Ravagers have gone a certain place where they wanted to go, and the city guard has partially let them, but also been like, all right, well, we're not going to let them go loose. We're going to try to pin them in, but we're also not going to directly oppose them, considering probably how bad this last morning went. So we're going to try to, contain them, but also we're going to wait to actually execute our move until they've maybe overcommitted. Maybe there's something else they're waiting for. You don't know specifically yet.
Do what they can to keep as many people alive as
And
they
we
can.
know that a shipment is coming in every morning.
So far, the Queen's Course Intel has said every single morning at dawn, I believe is what I said before, a new ship with Demon's Blood arrives.
Okay.
But there are 3... I think I'm remembering this right. I thought there were like 3 warehouses. And does the ship only go to one of those warehouses?
At the time,
Okay.
I think there's...
Well, that was like yesterday.
So there was
in-game.
some Demon's Blood and like initial amount of not necessarily like official Ravagers, but people affected and poisoned by the Demon's Blood being built up in those warehouses. Now that the official attack has started, it's less focused on those warehouses. That was like an initial like arrival of equipment prior to the attack.
Okay.
And now the attack is happening. They're more worried about the ships with the continuing supplies.
Got it.
Yeah, they own like half the city at this point, right? Or
They
control
maybe a like 1/6 of the lower city. They're not spreading out. They like captured their dock
They've got a
area and
foothold.
most of the dock.
Okay.
The docks are pretty much like they're not strictly controlled by the Ravagers, but you're also not going to get a ship out with how they have the docks like managed or like occupied right now. And then aside from their docks and sort of like couple of the warehouses were in that territory. Since then, it looks like they've moved directly towards the inner city gate and set up that pretty strong direct approach.
Okay. Can I look around for anyone punching a bunch of people?
Make a perception challenge roll, I suppose. Do you have anything to enhance your vision at a distance?
No.
Okay, throw a bane on that.
Oh, that's okay. 15.
15 is still successful. You look down into the city and you see not a lot at first. Then as you're looking down into the city and you're kind of watching through, like, do you see an activity in certain parts of the Ravager formation? Do you see city guards doing any sort of movement? You're watching that and you notice that along the sort of no man's or no person's land in between the two forces, you see some movement there, and you see a handful of the 7 are sort of quickly making their way back towards the city gate. They're a bit of a distance away, and they're keeping like low and ducking and moving between buildings, but they're headed back from something. Okay. Every now and then they'll like dip closer to the city guard and then like back away from them again, because they're kind of in the no person's land and they can't just like run up to some enemy line without contradiction. It seems like they're moving more with the goal of getting back to the gate faster than like doing it safely.
Okay. They're headed back. Are there 7 of them?
On that successful of a roll, you watch pretty thoroughly for a little bit and you eventually are able to count all 7.
Okay. Great. Yeah, they're headed back. We can wait for them, or we can go off and do something else.
Yeah, probably worth keeping eyes to make sure that they get back safely.
Yeah. Just stand up there and watch.
Will get a sense of Are we losing? We being the city guard and the chorus, and
At the
and I'll
very
make
least,
like a check if you want. But
yeah, I don't know. I feel like this would be. I think it makes sense for this to be perception based. So,
Okay.
with intelligence overall.
I'm gonna add a boon for officer. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I can count that.
Yeah, that's a success. 17.
Okay, great. On a 17, you think that the current force that is here right now is has not outright lost, but the amount of ferocity and like just raw combat prowess that the Ravagers are currently putting up is one of the main reasons why such a exposed line has been able to maintain itself throughout the better part of a day and a half. Not only have they gotten here through all of the previous like different groups of army and city guard that they've fought so far, but they've been able to hold that even with like the preparation for some extra attack. You think left to their own devices that like on a like even playing field without any like geography or anything like that, the Ravagers could probably win or make it a damn close fight. But with the extra fortification of the wall and some of the other stuff, it's starting to be less of an easy victory on either side and more stalemate at this point.
Okay.
I just had a thought. That bomb maker is in the lower city, and they might use those bombs to breach the wall.
The bomb maker's not directly in Ravager occupied lower city. You see she's still some like distance off in a pretty sparse slum of lower city.
Right.
On the like northeast side is where I think I originally said. Granted, there's no like army or city guard that direction too, so if a group of Ravagers had gone out there to get bomb supplies, they might have gotten some, but you, from last time you picked up a bomb, didn't know entirely how much was still left over. When you had Laurel had gone down into the basement of the bomb maker's place, there was the like bomb that she had built for you guys. You didn't see specifically where her other like how many of her stocks were left over. She didn't have that out and didn't advertise it clearly anywhere. It was kind of a jumble of, it was a rat's nest.
She also feels like she can somewhat take care of herself, but yeah,
Yes,
they
then.
knew she was there, and
At the very least, there'd
concerted
be a
attack.
big boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which would be better than, that'd be a better outcome than the Ravagers get a hold of the explosive ordnance in there and use it on the city wall.
Yeah, that would be bad.
But yeah, even if she can handle herself, if the city guard can't defeat the Ravagers, she definitely cannot on her own.
Yeah, that's right.
So are you guys going to do you have more things you need to ask me, or you going to hang out for the 7 to get back?
I think just keep watch for him to get back.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure they can get back safely, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to just roll a little check of luck, see how they do. After a couple close calls of like a couple times, some of those like blood maddened Ravagers catch eye of them, and some of the more in control of themselves like prevent. They don't like chase after the 7, but a couple stragglers like run out to go get them. And at that point, you see a couple times them like circle up. Ivan like stands out in front of everyone and just like goes in and dukes it out with a Ravager. You see that compared to some of their earlier motion, every time this happened, it feels like they slow down just a little bit through the group battle mind getting hurt equally. So they make it back finally after a couple run-ins. They run up the hill. Some of the like city members like call out like, "Oh, they're back. Don't shoot at those ones." Evidently they left some like, "We're going to be coming back this way. Please don't kill us." Type message amongst the guard.
Which is good.
Yeah.
That's probably best.
And through the some of the guards people gather together a rope ladder to throw down, and the 7 climb back up the wall that way instead of having to go like through a gate because the gate's closed. They're defending.
Cool.
Right. So over the wall comes Ivan and the other 6.
Great. Let's go to them. We go to them.
You go to them in their time of need.
Make sure they're okay.
They're alive. A lot of them are like hurt and bruised. Ivan has like a ton of like gouges to him that look like they haven't gone as deep as they should, but for the rest, like staying back, they also have like scrapes and cuts to them that they wouldn't have got being in the front of the melee, and that's just how Black Island battle meditation shares. They look decently hurt, and they're pretty out of breath from just climbing up a bunch of ladders and jogging for a couple miles. So when you first get up to them, they're all just like panting pretty heavily. After a little bit of opportunity to catch their breath, they like get a soldier to give them a little bit of water to catch up to things. Ivan is like finally sees the rest of you for the first time. Is like, oh, hey, good to you are up here finally. Good. We need to go talk to Queen's Chorus person quick. We have learned something.
Do you care to share? As we can walk and talk.
We will walk and talk. Yes.
Okay.
And they start to head down the wall pretty quickly. Half of the look they gave you when you asked if they could share was we don't want to say this in front of the people on the wall right now.
Fair. Let's walk and talk.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll catch up.
Yeah. You head down the wall and make your way over to a local Queen's Chorus area. Once you get decently away from the majority of the army and get to the Queen's Chorus, Ivan and the rest of the 7 say that we have discovered that there are chaos wielders being brought in.
Oh.
They are being given the demon's blood, and we think this is very dangerous turn of event. We are going to tell City Queen's Chorus that if they continue to defend, there may be a big problem. We don't know specifics, but we saw some chaos users do stuff that needs addressing.
How many did you see?
We only saw maybe there were, of the ones we saw directly, 3 of them. They were looking crazy, and it seemed like Ravagers were keeping them subdued to protect themselves, but they had that the feel. And when they say the feel, you harken back to the time you were in the High Stone Mountains,
Yeah.
and you were near that shard of chaos, and you just like felt that ick of being near that much discord at a given point in time. The Queen's Chorus starts to like take down this information, get it like the details of where they saw them and that sort of stuff.
We need another bomb.
We're gonna need a bigger
We're
bomb.
gonna need a bigger bomb. And a bigger boat.
2 boats, 2 bombs.
2 boats, 2 bombs. Okay. If you guys need more healing tonight, we can camp in the forest and I can get you some more healing. But also...
Would be good. Is there a forest in city?
Parks work. Just like there has to be trees and plants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That could be nice.
Let me make sure I can get all of you. Also, we left a message at your hostel, but we are going to be heading out in the morning, probably. How much do we want to say?
I mean, they
About
just told
that
us a lot of
much.
information, but yeah. We have business
We
to
have
attend to.
business to attend to, but we're not leaving without helping aid the
Okay.
fight.
Any healing would be useful. We're not able to get to these chaos people, so we do not know. They were behind enemy lines, and we are not strong enough to get there.
Okay, I can only help 5 of you, so 2 of your least injured are just going to kind of have to hang out.
That is, we will figure something out. Okay.
Okay.
I can donate sawgrass powder to one of them that you can't heal.
I pop out a mushroom after a minute and give it to them and be like, here's half your healing rate.
They look back and forth between each other and give it to Bine.
Let me make sure that's the right amount. It's
Just going around.
yeah, half your healing rate.
They thank
You're
you.
welcome.
At least one of them looks better than they were
Okay.
before. Yeah, you learn that. You tell them that you're going to be heading out in the morning. That's all you tell them. Anything else?
Is there anything else we can do to help?
Maybe with your help, we can do a very dangerous mission, but it might be too crazy to like try to run in and kill the Chaos Wielders. They're might be little deadly compared to how we did last time. Maybe good to try to see what army movement can be done, maybe to slow things down, but that might not happen fast if you have other things to go do.
We're hoping that the army will be able to make some progress in the next couple of days. So maybe we can reconvene after that and see what the state of things is.
How long does it take to get to Hempridge again? Was it a
Hempridge
day?
was,
Day and a half?
I think that was like a full day,
Okay.
if I remember correctly, which I might not.
I think you're right. I think it was 1 day there and 1 day
Yeah,
back.
it was about a day because it added like a day to our trip to Highstone.
Yeah, I remember you guys got to Hempridge like early in the morning. I think it was earlier in the morning. I don't remember actually. You know what? Go listen. Hey, everyone, do yourself a treat and go listen back to those episodes of the Unreliable Podcast.
We can get them a day ahead. And they know we're planning on this tomorrow morning.
The chorus.
Yeah. I worry if Ivan has an idea of us being able to go in and take out some Chaos Wielders, the time to do it would be after we stop their supply.
I say this would be very dangerous.
Yeah.
This is not a easy thing to do. This is a you have nothing else to try type operation.
We can at least stop it for a day. Let them get ahead, maybe.
Yeah, and his comment of letting the army movement first, we can see if us disrupting supply lines let the army make some headway, and then we can come back in and see where we can best contribute.
Yeah. Okay.
We will meet you in the park tonight.
Yeah, I give them
some
directions to the Upper City Park.
Okay, thank you.
Good park.
The good park.
It's the crossover between Parks and Recs and The Good Place.
The good park.
It's just a Monopoly show at the Park Place.
The Lower City Park. This is the bad place. We finally figured it out.
Okay. It's about time that you guys need to be heading back to meet the dragon.
Okay.
And away you go. When you get back to the palace in the Upper City, where you already were, Upper City and not the palace, you all get brought back in. You have to put all your weapons away again. You get the clanky, ringing vests back on, and you were once again escorted down into the basements of the palace.
Are there the same number of guards on us?
Approximately,
Okay.
yes. This is the palace after all.
I want to see what that button
I want to
does.
see what the
Not
button
some
does. I have to know.
Can't stop thinking about that button.
I have been thinking about it since I learned about it.
Mhm.
It's just button written over and over in my notes.
Like a conspiracy going out between your notes and just red thread from page to page.
No, I'm not going to do it. Okay.
If you lean in, you get a secret point.
But, like, maybe they won't kill us right away because we have an important thing to do.
Maybe they won't kill us right away. That's how we've been moving thus far. Maybe they won't kill
Maybe
us
they
right
won't
away.
kill us immediately.
There's been moments where you actually were reserved and like not just reckless about things. So
Us?
no, genuinely.
Does Jeff come down with us? Do they let him in?
Jeff doesn't go into that.
Okay, good.
Jeff's not allowed.
Can only take one guy being mean to me.
That would be way too
would be
much.
way- Jeff and the dragon?
No.
You
I
were
would
once
push
again
that button.
Brought back into the basement, walk through the tunnels. Linnaeus, because you've been looking for it, you again see one of the guards like stays behind slightly and just like pushes the stone into the wall as you're heading down the stairs. And then once you get to that living door, again, one of the guards like sticks out their hand. It gets bitten and some of the blood goes on the door. The door like opens up a bunch of different like vines and pieces of like bark stretching backwards to let you all in. And you were once again back in the library of the Dragon of the Far East.
Is Lord Nafatu here? That old geezer.
He is, you see him just sort of like up against one of the shelves, just sort of like pointing at a book. And he's stock still. His eyes are mostly closed.
Is he dead?
I don't know. Should we check?
Good new speed reading technique.
Osmosis.
You see in a different side of the library that the dragon is currently at a dais with a like he has like 4 of those like speaking pedestals set up, and he has a couple different books on each, and he's like reading from one and then goes and reads from another from a little bit and then goes back to a different book, and he's like reading through a bunch of different tomes at the moment. When you are brought in, the dragon, after you are approach, he just sort of nods to the 3 of you and then says, like looks at Linnaeus, says, I got a child's book for you over on that table if you'd like to entertain yourself.
Me.
I mean, like, I do love a good book, but no.
And then he looks and says, well, did you consider my offer from last time to do anything, and has anything significant for you to report happened since? I am vaguely aware of what is happening within the city, and it absolutely has my concerns. He, after saying that, steps around the dais and moves to like go get out some maps.
Enough has occurred, we thought it wise to return and bring you up to speed.
I see. I've learned some approximate information from the Queen's Chorus. What do you deem worthy of me knowing past that?
I'll fill him in on the newest tidbit with the Chaos Wielders, with the potential that House Laurier is contributing to this conflict, the whole like house conflict piece, and that like Lorm is the chessboard for this house ascension conflict, at least as Loril perceives it. Again, not necessarily saying that that's correct, but the fact that there's a powerful house backing that explains why the Ravagers have so many more resources than you might otherwise expect.
Right, gotcha. Okay,
That's
Chaos
the big
Wielders,
one.
Laurier
Yeah.
stuff.
The Chaos Builders is a pretty significant development.
So
The bomb.
Oh, the
The
cult.
bomb.
Yeah.
We'll go
the
to fill
cult.
in that we plan to disrupt the supply lanes and
Yeah, and the pure light cultists are making moves.
Doing something weird in the park.
I'll let one of you fill him in on that one.
Yeah, the pure light cultists are doing something weird.
Like setting each other on fire. And
Talking about
chanting
how
and-
the guards aren't going to do stuff, so they will, and they're going to take out the blight in the city. And
like
That
while
is-
nobody's watching, they're gonna.
yeah,
very bad news.
Yeah.
Starting back from
it's
the
bad
top.
all around, man.
First, going with Chaos Wielders, I have to ask if any of you have ever encountered them before or fought against them in any way.
We encountered a chaos shard in the mountain tomb, which we told you about.
Manifestations of chaos, but not
chaos wielders.
There are some people from the mainland who have the ability to harness chaos and use it in their own way, but it changes and messes with them. Most of these chaos wielders either learn to control the addictive properties of chaos, or they die after using too much of it. One of the great unfortunate sides of being a chaos wielder is if you overexert yourself to the point of death, you can potentially cause a large explosion to happen. And when you tell me about this now, I see an unfortunate crossover between the demon's blood, which causes a bloodlust and a loss of inhibition, an ability to control oneself, and the chaos wielders.
Are they creating living bombs, then, with the combination of the two?
That appears to be the easiest results to come towards. There is a chance that these chaos wielders that you're reporting of are not fully lost, and they may be doing some other more impactful work that they can keep control of their mind and inhibitions, but
they were being kept subdued by the Ravagers from what was reported, but it seems like they were being given demon's blood too.
That is bad.
Yeah, I'll say.
So it seems like the Ravagers have found a way to end the stalemate between the city guard and the local garrison, and to actually progress their attack. Have you discovered anything about to what end they're doing such an attack?
I think so.
I think so. I mean,
Troubling. Understood.
Other than the
Hemlock
conflict across between the two contenders for House Laurier, the fact that Lady Saravek has the favor of the Queen and is generally well regarded in Lorm, means that this city is the prize.
With respect to her and the houses, it is definitely unusual that the houses should make such a play of the game further out in the world. Not unheard of, just not where they normally play it because it's so far away from everything else. I will note that the reason I was able to see you on such short notice was the fact that my previous appointment was cancelled because Lady Saravek was not able to make it. Why that is, she did not say. She spoke of some prior engagement, but from what you're telling me, it indubitably has something to do with the house conflict. And that troubles me.
As far as I can guess.
Did you tell him that Hemlock was related to the Ravagers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. The fact that I think Hemlock is backing the Ravagers as like a patron.
Okay.
As part of his trying to undermine Saravek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, also in support of whatever else he's trying to do.
I mean, do Sky Islanders' ambitions just stop at the Sky Islands? Would they not want to go somewhere else, spread their wings?
If they think they can find less resistance, I don't see any reason why the Skylanders wouldn't look elsewhere into the world.
Saravek has made quite a fortune through dealings with Lorm and other locations in the mainland.
Out of character. I just want to. I thought it was like Laurier is not a major house. Like major houses stay on the Sky Islands, and smaller, weaker houses have to go outside of the Sky Islands to get power.
That is true. Laurier is not a major house. It does not have mainland power or holdings. Laurier has typically been a intermediary, like trade house with the other worldly powers.
Okay.
So for them to be doing something away from the rest of the world, it stands like they're not being directly opposed by any other Skyland house. Their opposition is the other nations of the world.
Okay, that's good clarification. I thought they were one of the major houses, but they were the exception of the fact that they made most of their fortune and power.
You probably got confused with House Nguyen being a major house.
Nguyen is a major house.
Yes, absolutely. And they are more they holding on the mainland type thing.
Yeah, House Nguyen is scary.
Yeah.
But Svi is like a minor player in that house, right? He's not a...
Svi is
Svi
like
was-
a like offshoot uncle of the like probability to inheritance. And I technically got the game wrong last time I talked about it according to the rules, where the game is technically, as long as you can get away with it and it's legal, then you're allowed to do it. So if you can get away with assassinating someone and no one can trace it back to you, no one can like get mad at you for that. I'm still going to hold to the like inheritance thing that I've set up though, because I don't know, I think that still fits in the game to some degree.
I think it
People
makes
all
sense.
like know about it, but they're not going to be able to do anything about it, or don't want to because they get power from it.
It's the social contract.
There's no like
absolutely.
Justicar looking over at me like, we caught you though. Actually.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but even if they did, they'd have to be able to prove it in court or court, right? Quote,
Right.
unquote. So
Yeah. So there is still
No, I
that
think that all
aspect of like
tracks.
social agreement that, oh no, they are
everyone
the new
knows
person.
everyone's playing the game, right? That's the whole point.
Yeah. You're only out if you truly get caught and just do it out in the open. So, one thing that the dragon does respond to into all of this, after he's like gotten out maps, he sort of like shows a couple maps that he has recently looked at, where he shows one sort of zoomed into the holdings of the Far East, and he's specifically looking at some of the islands and areas around, and he like points out different areas of like, since they've lost communication, the Queen's Chorus, we haven't been able to like update a lot of these maps, and he shows you some of like the soldierly holdings and like where certain troops and patrols and such were at before they lost contact with everyone. He also shows you like where a couple different ships were supposed to have been when that contact was lost. And then talking about, he, after sort of like recapping this type of information, he touches on the fact that Hemok is not with the rest of the army, and sort of puts forth this idea of saying, I've noticed somewhat of a pattern or perhaps greater intention behind a lot of the movings of these Ravagers that makes me believe that the Ravagers themselves are not directly in military control of what is happening here. They've perhaps been given a purpose and a list of orders to go do something, but there appears to be some mind behind this that is putting forward some greater intention and sleight of hand obfuscation. They want you to look somewhere, and then they do something somewhere else that you're not aware of. The big problem for the Far East right now is absolutely the Ravagers on her doorstep, but there is an unanswered question of what else is happening in the kingdom while we are not able to pay attention and hear from the rest of the soldiers out there. There's the big flash and show of the Ravagers in the Far East, making the attack up until the inner city gate, but there's a question about what else are they doing inside the city. They've been, from what I've heard, holding to rather strict lines and not straying from those, protecting those rather savagely and vehemently. But if they had figured out a way to not be flashy about their intentions, or perhaps hide their way to travel somewhere, what else could they be doing? I don't have proof of any of this, of course. That is apparently one of their goals, is to hide that type of information from getting out. But it is a pattern I'm noticing, and a question I'm asking past the more immediate what next. I'm trying to figure out where they're going ahead of time, and it's been quite frustrating of an effort. Learning that their alleged superior is not only in the center of the city, but putting out hits from it is a little bit of clarity that I was much needing. They might not necessarily be the head general of this operation, but it appears they have the feeling of safety and feeling of separation from the Ravager identity, that they feel like they can come into the inner city and take upon their dealings without some need of worry. It might be good to check that belief.
It's one of the reasons we wanted to bring it to your attention, as we likely require resources before we even consider moving against Hemok ourselves.
Right. Going forward to cross through the previously brought up discussions. The bomb itself, I feel like, is a good choice, and the idea to drop it as soon as possible to disrupt the blood timeline seems like a good way to turn this war, or at least slow it down from the Ravagers' way. If they figured out some way to speed it up with these chaos wielders that they're importing, then slowing down their ability to regenerate or get raged would be an excellent move. Finally, with the cult, this is unfortunately something that the city did not deem worth trying to root out before the Ravagers showed up, or at least not in a meaningful way. Now that they're here, there really isn't much we can do about it in this moment. It will be a significant problem for us if they succeed, but the probability of that is not known. It's not high, or else they would have succeeded immediately. But any movement...
So they were
by
just biding their time.
Yes.
They could get caught in the crossfire in the lower city, one way or the other.
Potentially.
These types of cults try to summon pure light, from my limited understanding of their practices. Would that be something that they reasonably could accomplish within the city?
If they are truly able to summon pure light, and there are historical documents of some of the most practiced and devout achieving the ability to summon the beam, though not directly control the shaft of light. That shaft of light is immensely destructive from a personnel standpoint. People caught in the light are nearly always just obliterated, dusted. They disappear entirely, and the few who are left behind are touched by the light in a way that either makes them feel cursed or empowered to have great destructive abilities of their own. The greater concern about that is also that the shaft of light does not necessarily destroy structures, and leaving those behind could either serve well for one party or the other. Because these pure light cultists have been so strongly against the government of the Far East for so long, it seems unlikely that they're going to turn on the Ravagers at any point in time. But more like this is something that will need to be addressed sooner than later to ensure that the aristocracy is not suddenly destroyed. Linnaeus, could you roll a perception check for me?
Yeah. Oh, 9.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
You go deaf.
You don't go deaf.
Does spelunking help?
Always.
We're underground.
Let me ask you this
Wait,
question.
can I use my secret point to roll a
point?
Wait,
I was
first,
gonna.
yeah.
Let me
I was
ask you
gonna
this
ask.
question.
Okay, yes.
Do you think spelunking would help you hear whispers in a library?
Yes.
I mean, you hear things in a cave.
No, I don't think so. If you're going to use your secret point to give
I'd
yourself a
100%
boon.
go with yes. What are you talking about?
Fence?
Both extremely quiet.
Exactly.
I'm really
locations.
curious.
Okay.
I'm going to use it.
Okay.
Look, you only need a 1.
Yes!
Yeah, you don't even need to roll.
15!
Great. 15 is a success. And you hear from like a different part of the library that's not necessarily a different part of the library where no one is currently. You just hear a
Where's the kids' book?
it's like on a little side table near the fire with some of the high chairs that you can go get.
I'm gonna go and yawn and just walk over to
Okay.
the kids' book.
The dragon dismisses that. He doesn't even like that. Meets his perspective of you, and you step away. You go grab the kids' book, and then you start heading off into the library to where
Just go find a place to read. I'm bored.
Okay. I thought This was pretty interesting. But
As they are talking about the cult, you get to a part of the library where you start to see a series of the books have had these large planks put in front of the shelf to like keep the books on the shelf. And then there's like makeshift like locks, not makeshift, but types of locks that have been put in place for these different shelves. As you approach it, you see a couple of these books. One in particular, it like from what little you can make out from it being inside of the shelf is the like source of this whispering coming out.
Does it have like a title on it or?
You can see only a little bit of it.
Linnaeus' thought goes to, books are just dead trees. I can talk to those.
this makes perfect sense.
This makes sense to me.
Do you speak?
Sometimes.
Hold on, let me open up. Do you speak Nagese?
No.
Okay. You do not quite know what this book is titled. You see a type of like, you see a text, like a little bit of the characters, and it just doesn't look like any word you know.
It's parcel tongue.
And you said it's like locked on the shelf?
Yeah, so the whole shelf is locked in. Conceivably, if you try really hard, you might be able to like push enough books up against each other that you could slip this one through the bottom.
Is anyone around me?
Not immediately, no. The Lord Nafatu is still in the same pose. You see him, you like look over and you've seen him just like slightly rise and slightly lower a couple times. You think he's fallen asleep in pose.
I don't think I have anything that can help me with this, but we're going to try anyway. Yeah, I want to try and just get it out. I want to sneak it.
Okay.
I'm going to steal a book.
Lene.
Fuck the library. I'm stealing a book.
Against book jockeys.
They don't know what it's like.
Probably an agility check.
It's one of those traffic jam puzzles. Clearly intellect.
Yeah, I could figure out how to maneuver the books.
Let's do a stealth check or like a be quiet type check. So agility, if you have any boons towards that sort of
Fence? Sneaking stuff?
That's sneaky.
Sneaking things I'm not supposed to?
That's a smuggler. Do you guys know what a fence is?
I'm not going to do fence. You're not. Yeah. So.
Oh, thank God. I have a +0, but I rolled a 19.
Okay, great. So you're staying quiet and stealthy. Yeah, and then go ahead and do that. You're going to be able to do it if you beat this intellect roll. Do you have anything that you'd be able to add intellect-wise to try to figure out how to get this book out?
Politician. They steal documents all the time.
Okay.
I am not a crook.
I don't think so.
Restricted
No.
documents they're not supposed to have. Come on. Thought that was a gimme. Thanks, guys.
It's very funny, but I won't give you a boon for politician.
So it's just straight intellect. Oh,
Gotta
boy.
respect the hustle.
6.
6 is not going to do it.
Okay.
You start fiddling around with this book, and you're just not going to be able to get it out in time. When you if you do want to break the lock, let me know. I'm going to go back to these 3 for a moment.
Yeah, go ahead.
You just ask the dragon for it.
Do dragon stuff.
Do you think he'd give me a book that's not a children's book?
I mean, if he realizes you're eating people's souls, maybe.
Which we should probably discuss.
Feels like the kind of thing he'd be like, ooh.
So anyway, the 3 of you are talking with the dragon. You just got through a little bit of the conversation about the Pure Light cultists. What sort of additional things did you want to bring up to him? Expand on the things he said so far, etc.
Quick question for you. forever ago, you said that there were like Ravagers were kind of common in other places, but not so much in Lorm, but like in the northeast or east part.
Not in Lorm. So Ravagers as a potential path for player characters. It's a path you can take most places because you can usually find someone to illegally get you demon's blood.
Okay.
In most places, and that's one of the features of taking the Ravager path is you get like a connection in most cities you're at to like
You meet a guy.
Yeah.
The way it's doing this is like
the Black Hearts.
this is
If I recall, they were like a group of bandits, kind of.
They were
on,
up-
like the outskirts of the Far East,
Right,
before this invasion.
there is a
started.
faction of people calling themselves Ravagers as like a formal title instead of as like a path of like fighting. So the path, like the formal title Ravagers, were kind of an issue in the northeast part of the Far East.
Because they destroyed a couple of villages and like chased people out of their homes.
And we
Right.
we found the bodies by the tomb in like Highstone.
Yeah, so there was
patch.
some.
And we met the one group of hunters who had been forced to leave their
Yeah.
homes.
Yeah, so north of Lorm, near Highstone, you found signs of like a small Ravager group that had attacked. You also heard from those hunters that there had been Ravagers throughout the like different cities and wilderness of the Far East. There had been a direct attack, and I think on Rilton is what I had originally said, or maybe no, I think it was Rilton. So there had been some movement and attacks happening further outwards from there. It didn't seem nearly as forceful as what's happening here in Lorm, but you only got to so many places before.
Gotcha. I'm going to ask him a different question real quick.
He's going to give you a different answer.
Hopefully. Have you heard word of any other cities in the Far East encountering issues like this? I heard that Eastguard was having issues with their military. Or is this focused squarely on Lorm?
There's not been news of a direct attack to this scale anywhere else, partially because we have not gotten news in the past 2 days from any of those places. There's significant time to convey those messages. From some of the closer areas, such as the Gills, we were finally able to get a small messenger by Vakir, are the rideable creatures. We were able to get a message from the Vakir riders that we had sent out that way at high speed to scout out and get connection. They had not been directly attacked like this, but to get an army back from there and leave that area open is something that the generals are trying to combat and figure out in this moment.
Okay.
Otherwise, there hasn't been enough time to get that type of information spread around and sent out and received back. Truly, some of the other cities, our other largest force for the Far East is in the East Guard. And while a protection against the Naga, it would, to actually get information out to them, they probably do not know we're under attack yet.
Okay. That's all I had. Do you guys have anything else?
I don't think so.
What would you recommend in terms of dealing with Hemok? Well, we can delay the Ravagers by bombing the docks and delaying their supply lines. It isn't a permanent solution.
Part of the problem with Hemok is, based on his behavior thus far, it appears he believes he has some freedom of movement. In addition to that, if he is indeed of the Sky Islands, he is probably not as constrained by city-type movement as most of us are. The ability for him to jump some
Sproing?
distances and I would not say that. No.
Have you tried? It's really fun.
The dragon just like shakes his head in slight disappointment. The ability for him to travel quickly is not as big of a constraint for him as it might be for others. So to properly find him, it would be difficult to set up some sort of trap for him when he is in transit and in between the places where he probably wants to be, but that would put the most advantage in your favor. As to how you get there, I'm afraid I do not know what would convince him to leave some given area or let down his guard, as it were. From what you were telling me, he has one other significant bodyguard there with him. Figuring out a way to separate them in a meaningful way would, while be useful, I do not have any insight for you as to how to accomplish that. As he says that, Hemok is from the Skylands. You're also reminded that Svi's from the Skylands and probably has the same ability to jump or spring.
Well,
We're tricksy bastards.
Loril and I are also of the Skylands and share that mobility and in some cases exceed it when the need arises. As far as we know, he doesn't know that we're aware of his involvement. We could set up an ambush where he's currently at the Stonewood Hotel.
We didn't succumb to his ambush. His assassin he sent. He has to be at least somewhat suspicious that we're onto him.
We could, if you were willing to provide some support, we could investigate the hotel itself. Even if he himself could very quickly evade capture, he might leave something behind. I mean, if we're able to, go there right away, he might not have time to pack up all of his belongings. He might leave some documentation.
Forcing him to be on the back foot would be beneficial to us in at least figuring out potentially what he is trying to do or accomplish. That is a fair observation. I have some personal guards that are reserved for the library. And if you believe, and he uses a royal you, believe that there would be a significant enough turn for people to figure out why Hemok is in the upper city, what he is trying to accomplish, I can dedicate those guards to you for a raid type attack.
It might be helpful to get at least into the hotel with, the authority of the Queen's Chorus behind us, instead of just trying to talk our way in like we were trying to do before.
Indeed. And
a raid on the hotel while we drop the bomb.
Weren't we bombing tomorrow? Or
Yeah.
Okay, so we could do the raid tonight.
We could maybe do the raid tonight. I'm also we're certainly not the most capable people in the city. We don't need to be there.
Out of character? I mean, we're
Feels
playing
silly
we're
not to
playing
be.
the game.
We're
We're the player characters. It'd be nice for us to do stuff.
I guess I'm hesitant. I'm not sure what we're going to be able to accomplish moving directly against Hemok, but I'm wondering if there's a way to tie him to everything to the point where the Queen is like, hey, kill that guy.
We have the we brought this up before, but we do have somebody in custody that can give a testimony. We have a letter. We have some implications. It's enough for a quote unquote search warrant. We can just go to his place and see what else he has there. And again, he might be able to move himself. The longer we wait, the more of his stuff he would be able to bring with him, relocate. So I think now that we have the dragon's backing, now is the time to strike. Unless you guys got different.
I agree.
Try and strike tonight.
Are you going to try to mess with the lock like
I'm
you were
gonna lean
pantomiming
in.
earlier?
I want that book.
Okay. Are you leaning in like the rules lean in?
I don't know how this will make things worse yet.
Yet.
unless they catch me. But
How would make this current situation? Oh, I have an idea.
We could just ask the dragon nicely for the book. He doesn't like you.
he doesn't like me. Who's the old
Have you
guy? I
told
could
him
ask
you can
him.
eat souls?
You're gonna go
No.
ask Lord Nefatu.
He might like you more if he knows that you can eat souls.
Or he might kill me.
Maybe.
Or you could kill him. And eat
People
his
don't
soul.
like that generally.
Yeah, but like weird historian librarian people are the kind of people who'd be like, oh, that's neat.
Or you could play it safe and not escalate, because all you get out of it is a secret point.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, the secret point's pretty fucking cool.
Not that cool. It's a D6. It's one D6
It's pretty cool.
Hey, it
at
got
the
me
cost
to.
of potentially alienating this guy that's right about to help us.
It's a mechanic for a reason.
I'm an idiot. He's just gonna look at me and be like,
Lorel,
Get out of here.
horrible idea. Don't. What the fuck are you doing, Dylan?
maybe I'll just
Great.
get banned. He likes you guys.
So
Fucking do it.
you're not even the highest intelligence of the group. You're the
But
smartest
not the
of all
highest
of us.
wisdom.
I want that book.
Okay, you want that book?
I want that book.
Are you just going to try something different to get the book, or are you leaning in to be more reckless about that, leveraging your fatal flaw of not thinking about the consequences?
Do it.
Okay, I either want to try to break it out or like break the lock or something, so I can just.
Try picking the lock.
Both of
I
those
could
sound
try
like
picking the
leaning
lock.
into me.
Okay. Picking the lock, I believe you don't have the tools to pick a lock.
I don't.
So I would be doing an agility roll with a bane.
Can I?
What's up?
Lean in.
Well said.
Do it. You know you want to.
Can I send my wriggly vine into the lock to break it?
I would count that as a. You could make an attack roll against the lock.
Would I get the boon because I activated the wriggling? Because that is a feature for it.
Does activating it like require any like command word, or does it?
It has like a number of charges or something.
Yeah, it has 2 charges, and it's writhing. And let me double check.
Wriggling, writhing.
What's the difference?
Seashell, she said.
Would that be loud?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
We're about to find out.
I feel like picking the lock, trying to pick the lock, even if you fail, it's not going to make a lot of noise.
Leaning in.
Using piece item. Just expends a charge.
Playing a chaos wielder if Lorel dies, by the way.
Oh, God.
Powers would be under writhing. Melee weapon, duration a minute. You cause your weapon to twist and writhe. I don't think it needs an activation type phrase. You just have it happen as an aspect of this. So
I tickle it a little bit.
it makes a little and then it activates.
Terrifying.
Yeah, it's kind of horrific. You know?
Nefatu just and holds his pose. No. Your wriggling gear activates. Make an attack roll.
Actually, there's one thing I want to do before that.
Sure.
So so many things.
Eat book soul.
Eat book soul. First off, while they're talking, which I'm assuming is taking more than 1 minute, I'm going to kind of just conjure another mushroom.
Okay. Sure.
And I will have to take a strain from doing this.
Exciting.
So I'm going to take
Lovely.
a strain.
Now's a good time for me to revisit taking strain because I don't remember how that works.
Which just the first strain you take makes you fatigued for as many rounds as you have strain. Let me double check.
When you gain strain, you become fatigued equal to a number of rounds equal to your new strain total. So you're fatigued for 1 round.
1 round.
Because you now have 1 strain. When your strain total reaches your will score, you suffer an essence break. We're not there. And then when you take a rest, you'll recover 1 strain if you roll a 3, 4, 5, or 6 on a d6. Okay, so you take a strain to use this power and conjure another mushroom.
And it goes away after a round, right?
The
strain or the fatigue does.
The strain does not.
Yeah, so the fatigue goes away after a round.
Yep. You after 1 round,
So that
Second
gives
round,
me
stop being fatigued.
50 seconds, something. I don't know.
I think so.
I'm going to eat the mushroom, give myself a boon to agility.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming this is agility. Yeah, it's agility. So then I get a boon on attack rolls or challenge rolls I make, since this is an attack roll against the lock.
Okay.
I get a boon, and I think I also get a boon from writhing, but let me double check that. Writhing?
Those are boons.
Writhing.
Yep.
I would also cancel out the bait you
Wriggling?
get for lock picking. What?
But
That's
I
a
have
nat
to use
one
my...
boon. 2 boons, 1 bane.
I know. I just imagine breaking a lock sounds a lot louder than picking a lock.
And rounds are approximately 10
Oh, I thought
seconds
she
long.
said she was breaking it by,
I'm going to put the vine in it and just go...
yeah,
Okay.
breaking it, but in a subtle way.
In a subtle way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
give yourself a boon to agility checks.
Yes. And,
You-
and a writhing boon.
Have the right boon from writing. You have the bane for
Not using a lock
Not
pick.
using
Not using a
lockpick.
lockpick.
so you are rolling with a boon.
Yes.
And
Okay.
here we go.
But not leaning in? This feels like leaning in.
That's a pretty good start.
Okay.
That's a great follow-up.
Okay. 15.
That's over a 10. Yeah, you succeed.
Yay.
After like doing those couple of movements, you get the
Come on.
fiddlehead in there, and after a moment, you just
You
like
beautiful vine. Come on.
like a piece of the wood just like snaps and splits, and it like falls down to the ground, and the like plank of wood can now be like shifted up and out of the way enough for you to grab the book.
Does it make a loud noise when it falls?
So the little piece of wood fell, and that made just like a tink 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 noise.
Okay.
If you're going to take off the whole piece, like the plank that's blocking the way, and move it fully out of the way, that's probably going to be noisy. If you're just trying to like lift it enough to squeeze the book out, you're going to be able to do that without issue.
That's what I'm going to do.
Cool. You grab the book and put the plank back in place, and
I just try to like pat the lock and be like, it's fine. Can't fix it. Moving on.
You see a full title in Nagis. It is inscribed onto the book of this sort of leathery cover with a series of like yellow and green text alternating between like different pieces of the letter to make it sort of like goes back and forth between either color. You do not know what the words mean in Nagis, but if you were to just sort of loosely sound them out, you'd get something that sounds kind of like Achel Alrul.
Okay.
And you got a book.
I got a book. I'm going to tuck it in my grass and
You put it between your legs and you,
Shimmy out.
I gotta go.
Teacher.
I'll tuck it in my
pass.
armor.
Okay.
What's the kid's book?
The kid's book is like counting colors. It's there's
Counting
no
Kids.
colors.
Blue,
While I
black, red, 2, green, 3.
actually, can I go up to the old guy?
Oh yeah, sure.
What was his name again?
Lord Nafatu.
Hey, I'm sorry. Sorry to disturb you.
Yes.
I got this cool book. The colors and numbers.
Yes.
I already know those things, but I was wondering if you
That's
had
great.
any like books on translating or like dictionaries that can translate between languages, because I want to learn other languages.
Oh yes, there's a lot of texts on the language section is over here, and he starts to take you off to a different section of the library quite loudly. When he reaches like a series of books, he's like, "What language are you looking for and interested in?"
Like maybe Nagis or
The language of the snake people.
yeah, just because we're
Swamps.
doing all this work for like the Queen's Chorus, and there's like the whole throw with the Naga and everything. I thought it might come in handy.
Are you a conspiracy theorist?
In a way, yes.
Wow.
Are you?
I don't like to fall into those sorts of.
I'm more curious
fanciful-
about them. I don't necessarily believe in them,
So you're learning a language you think will be fake for your future use. You're not going to use it. You're just sort of...
I mean, it could also be good to, like, make coded messages, you know? If I ever need to communicate something in a code.
I suppose that's true.
Plus,
Well,
what is knowledge if not just pursuing it for knowledge's sake, you know?
Dangerous. Probably.
Why can't we just learn to learn?
It's very expensive.
But right here, I can just check out a book for free.
We don't... You can look at the book.
I can look
here.
at the book.
Yes,
Yes.
right. Well, Nagis is here, and he points you up to a series of rather dense tomes for you to attempt to look up words. Throw me a intelligence check. Do you have any sort of library-based profession?
No.
Great.
Politicians are great at pretending things. They know things that they don't.
I'll give you fake answers if you want to use politician.
The closest I have is architecture, and that's not a... Oh, man.
If you lean in, you get a secret point.
How do I lean
right
in
away.
to reading a book?
I mean, you stole a book.
If you're nearsighted.
Let me go back to playing the game. Escalations. Let me see if it gives me any specific guidance. Fatal flaw in the form of hubris. Heightened emotional state enters when they give into the fatal flaw, resonates with their essence, making it stronger despite the fact that their situation probably gotten worse. Escalations, you can choose to escalate once per scene in accordance with your fatal flaw. Scene gets more dangerous and complicated for you. A polite conversation becomes an argument, or becomes a fist fight, etc., etc. Important thing is that the situation has to be more dangerous and more complicated. So I think if you lean in, I have an idea of what would happen, but I need to know if you're leaning in or not.
Is he still standing there?
Yes.
I want to take the book. I really want to take the book, guys.
Just knock him out.
Maybe there's another place we can learn Nagis.
Just 1-2 punch the old man.
You already have the secret book. We just need a translation.
I know.
Have you checked that all the words on the inside of the secret book are also in Nagis? Because maybe they're in trade speech.
Yeah, just pull it out right in front of him. And
Definitely not. Not Owen.
That's effectively what your lean in was going to be, is you
just like pulling out to...
I want to understand what this is. And him being like, where did you get that?
It was a gift. And you don't... We can't, check out books and take them with us and bring them back, or...
No, these are the dragon sword. You'd have to be well in standing to do anything of that sort. You can make etchings. From your reaction, I assume you don't know how to make an etching, so probably you shouldn't make an etching.
Okay, yeah. No. One book stealing is fine.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I'm old. Could have sworn you said something about book stealing. That would have been wrong.
No, never.
Of course not.
Is he just going to stand there? Does he ever leave at any point? Is he just waiting for me to put the book back?
Oh, Nafatu, after this, he loses interest in this, and he goes back over to look through the books that he fell asleep looking through earlier. He doesn't fall asleep right away. He just finds the book he was looking for and takes it off the shelf and goes and sits down.
Anyone else around?
And he falls.
Make a perception check.
Come on. 11.
How many books can your grass skirt hold?
You don't immediately see anyone around you.
Do you eventually see something already?
Quick, put them both in your backpack.
You're about to try to steal the other book. You will have to do another sneak agility check to grab the book
Yeah.
quietly.
Does it have a lock? This one too.
It's right.
This
You
one
have
doesn't have a lock.
secret point because this is
It's in a
definitely
better seen
Ignore
part
the
of the library, and
consequences.
Nafatu just talk to him. So
See, here's the thing. My rolls have been whew, and my last one was a success, and this one's going to be a failure.
That's right. You get a secret point because this is clearly doing something impulsive and not caring about the consequences.
Plus, once they realize that the book is missing, they'll probably connect it to you because you were asking about it.
Yeah, and we're going to be out of town by then. It's fine.
We're coming back.
Those late fees are getting add up. They're going to get huge.
Fuck it, I'm going to try to steal it.
Okay.
It's going to be
Great.
2 rubies by the time we come back to Lorm.
And this isn't an escalation? You're just trying to steal it?
I'm just trying to tuck it in with the other books.
Is stealing it not ignoring the consequences? Hold on. Let me just clarify.
Leaning is something that the player has to say that they are doing. I'm not allowed to be like, this sounds like...
Which one? Player has
Granted,
to consent.
I might still make the situation first, but the player doesn't have that guaranteed consequence.
So now if it fails, it's my fault.
Thanks, Michaela.
All right, straight agility.
That's a single digit.
That's a 6.
So it's my fault.
You start to struggle with the book because it is a thick dictionary and it is tightly wedged in the shelf. And you draw a lot of attention to yourself. And Nafatu after a moment was like, stop, you're going to hurt the spine.
Sorry.
I will get down for you, and
That
then
you-
I will help you use the dictionary.
You know what? I'm kind of bored. It's fine.
Having the
I'm gonna
books
go
packed
back to
that
my
tightly
friends.
is going to damage the spines,
Yeah.
honestly.
You fail to get the dictionary. You have someone who now is like offered to help you with the dictionary, and they'll know if the dictionary suddenly goes missing, what has happened.
Yeah.
It's just a dictionary. How much trouble could you get in?
Dragon.
Anyway, you guys are back talking to the dragon. I forget where we left
I was
off
there the whole
entirely.
time.
I think we were talking about like getting his help with.
Right, you just talked about when the raid might happen, when you guys were going to think about doing a drop. Did you come to any consensus or solution as to that?
I thought we were in agreement, but I can't remember.
Remind me, because I did not write it down.
We talked about maybe doing it tonight before when we do the bomb drop tomorrow morning.
Yeah, because he might relocate, and we know where he is, and
Right now, yeah.
we could go in with the authority of, the Queen's Chorus to seize him
Okay.
or something.
So the
Lorilla's still
consensus was
hesitant here, moving directly against Hemlock.
let me.
I don't know what else we would wait for. This is as good as a situation as I can think of.
You just don't move directly against people like that.
So if you want to do the raid tonight with the people that are immediately available, the dragon says that he can give you 2 of his bodyguards, just due to short notice, and who's available like really fast. So those are 2 difficulty 10 bodyguards. They have 18 health, 15 defense, 12 strength, 12 agility, just to give you a kind of understanding of where they are. They also have the ability to do like triggered actions to help protect people.
Okay. That's all right.
If you wait for him to actually gather a more assaulty force, he can put more of his bodyguards toward that instead of just the couple that he has on hand. He has a like specialton, like a couple. He knows some specialists that he can reach out to support and assist as well. But that's not someone he can immediately get a hold of for you guys to go do this right now.
And again, like he might be gone
If
tomorrow.
we so I want to question that. If we skip town, like if we go drop this bomb and skip town, like Hemlock's not really likely to think we're coming after him.
Well, you made the point like 15 minutes ago. He's going to know his assassin failed, and then he's going to know that we're onto him.
Well, yeah, but he's significantly wealthier and more powerful than us. He doesn't have anything to be afraid of the fact that we know he tried to kill us.
I think the
He's like, oh, haha,
detail in that
didn't work.
The detail is Hemlock doesn't know you all are coming for him actively.
Yeah.
At this point in time, he knows likely that his assassin failed because he hasn't gotten a report back from them or proof of completion. But he also doesn't know what you guys know. So
yeah, and he has nothing to be afraid of even if he knows we know that it's him. theoretically. Or at least not that he knows.
Well, he needs you guys to be afraid of.
There's probably enough people saw us go into that hotel. The doorman, the old cranky guy, like literally anybody
Crank.
could tell him, is like, hey, these guys
Crank's
were in
known
your
for his
hotel lobby.
discretion.
Plus, we don't know who hired
Things
Jeff
all
Chin.
cranky.
Jeff Chin could be like reporting. Who knows? I mean,
That's true. You guys have not tried to figure out where Jeff.
I thought we did, and I guess you're right. I have been assuming it's Aaron Wen this whole time.
That has been your assumption.
That's the assumption.
But you're right. I guess I don't know if we ever actually confirmed that.
we did not. You're great at jumping, even best to conclusions.
Bam.
Play the interstitial music.
Well,
I would be inclined to ask how long for his specialist to be ready, because maybe what we do is we drop the bomb, the ship moves to leave town, we split from the ship, come back to town, and then hit Hemlock.
I was actually going to
As he
see if
thinks
that was
we're on our
something we
way to
wanted to do.
Hempridge.
Was just send the ship off.
And the
Give
Hempridge
them
can
a
take
chase.
and do the Saravec job and pick up the supplies and come back.
Do we want to
And
do
we
that?
don't need to be there. Yes, I trust Saravec.
That's the whole thing. He said that she's missing. We don't even know if she's still in the pit. She could be dead. So why would we do a job for her if we don't know if we can get paid by her? She's missing in action.
She's dead.
Well,
Emma-
she missed her appointment.
She missed her appointment.
But
so
that's most likely because she was just trying to keep
She's
her.
preoccupied socializing with her brother while he's
that's
in
the
town.
second point to going to the hotel now is, what if she is in danger? What if Hemlock has moved directly against her because she helped us out, theoretically? Like, we could check and see if she's all right. Just a welfare check with these guys. It doesn't have to escalate.
We just did that. She was fine.
A few hours ago, though. Yeah.
And she was weird when we went to go check on her.
Yeah, now she's missed her
And now she's
appointment.
She's in
just-
town.
Blink once.
She missed her appointment. So, I mean,
I'm hesitant to go running in, but I do agree with that. If Hemlock caught on to anything, then she would be in danger.
yeah. And, I mean, if she's the side quest giver and she's dead, then we do a side quest for no reason.
Well, I mean, or we get to keep whatever the cargo is, which is
Demon's
coming
blood?
from some living gear factory.
I don't know. I feel like we were nearing a consensus and now we've left.
Moved away.
Yeah. We can't agree
I'll
on
let you guys
anything.
decide because I'm looking at
Right,
books.
for clarification.
How long he thinks it would take for his specialist to be ready.
Probably not until tomorrow morning.
Which is when we're bombing.
So we send the ship off. Stay in town.
What if the ship does the bombing run with Guo
And we stay here.
We stay.
and we
I'm not there. It's
hit.
fine.
Thinking.
We execute a raid on Hemlock.
That might be interesting.
He always does this.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, I could see that going fine. I mean, just dropping a bomb doesn't sound like we
We
could
need
do that.
to
Go wrong. It's just dropping a bomb.
Well, we don't know any
They
more
can
about
handle
dropping
it.
a bomb than the crew, so
Sog's got it.
I trust Sog.
trust Sog with my life.
I don't trust Sog. He knows too much about throwing knives.
That's why I trust him to drop a bomb.
Yeah.
I trust Sog implicitly.
I trust him.
He'll give those
explicitly.
engines 110%
I
power.
fucking trust Sog.
It's pretty explicit.
So Lorel's current thought is, if the specialists are ready tomorrow morning, we execute a in parallel strike on the hotel as well as a bomb drop on the docks. Potentially our ship continues on to Hempridge, maybe not, maybe we meet up with it. The thought of the ship doing the run to Hempridge while we split off was to be a decoy, but if we're hitting Hemlock, we don't really need the decoy anymore.
Yeah.
We also did want to check out where their supplies are coming from and do like some scouting after we drop the bomb to see how far out they are and how many ships there are. So the ship could do that, go out and see what's going on, and then just get out of Dodge for a little bit.
Could do a little bit, yeah.
Wyvern.
So we do the strike
Terrifying.
tomorrow. We infiltrate the hotel tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
The ship leaves, does recon maybe, sees what's going on in the water.
And we
Do we go to Hempridge while
we
we're
go to Hempridge on
waiting?
foot?
Part of the motivation behind splitting from the ship it was to throw Hemlock off if you want to send another hitter after us. But
Yeah.
if we're moving directly against Hemlock, maybe we don't need to. Though
Though we'd still have to
that's
contend
assuming
with the
that we
Ravagers.
succeed.
Yeah, that it succeeds, and we still have to contend with the Ravagers too, who would also.
So maybe we, after the raid on the hotel, if we succeed and Hemlock is captured, maybe we can kind of play it by ear. If we fail, then maybe we split off from the ship so Hemlock thinks we're scouting for the pirates, but actually we're heading to Hempridge.
I think regardless, we're going to be without the ship for the
while.
day because they need to be
Yeah,
out
definitely
of,
the day,
yeah.
but then we can kind of regroup from there and maybe
We can meet them outside of the city somewhere.
Like maybe we start walking to Hempridge and they just
They pick
pick
us
us
up.
up.
You've kind of done that before, too.
We have,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we can meet up with the ship if we don't think there's any risk from Hemlock and other assassins. But if we do think there's a risk, then the ship heads out to scout for pirates, and
How do we
we
communicate
stick around.
to the ship then if we're sending them off? If our mission against Hemlock is success, I'm not here. I'm sorry, I'm not even here.
I was thinking the
This will
same
be-
thing though. Is like how do
If it's
we...
successful versus not, because it's like either you pick us up in a day out on our
Well,
way
I
to
was gonna say-
Hempridge, or like you hang back and we figure it out.
Well, I was going to say the plan should be we do the raid on the hotel, they do the bombing run, and then we regroup. And then we get on the ship and we start sailing, and then we either bail from the ship to go up to Hempridge without them, or we stay together because we don't actually need to separate.
Regardless, they're going to be gone.
For the morning.
For
But
the
I think
morning.
I think we plan to regroup. in
If
the
we can we
afternoon.
send them out quickly enough to go and scout and see what's going on, and then come back and get us?
It depends on how far we want them to scout. I don't think they'll get very far if we want them to come back for us
Yeah.
the same day.
Because we did offer to do some recon as well.
If we just want to pre-plan that we're going to go to Hempridge and the ship's going to go scout, we can. Mostly I think the motivation behind splitting up was fear.
We send them to scout.
We were
We
afraid.
start working our way north towards Hempridge and just meet up with them at some point. They can circle around and make their way up.
Yeah. That sounds good.
And then we
They
meet up
can
with them
meet
at
us
some point in the
Hempridge
future.
for the ride back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
That sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
We did it, team.
I was reading other things, so I don't know exactly what you guys settled on, but
So we
that's typical
are
for me.
going to wait until tomorrow morning for the hotel raid
Okay.
to wait for the dragon's specialists.
We need the
whoever.
A-team.
The A-team. We're waiting for the dragon's A-team. We'll do a simultaneous raid on the hotel to arrest Hemlock. We'll see how that
Citizens
goes.
arrest.
Simultaneous with the bomb drop on the Ravager docks, with the goal to not just damage the ship and the supply, but also the dock for slowing down any future unloadings.
Okay.
And then we're gonna head out to Hempridge, and the ship is probably gonna go scout for pirates on the way to Ashelagos.
Okay. Well, I guess that means you all have an evening to do something else.
Do I, before we leave,
Sure.
do I remember the phrase? Could I just like maybe try to look it up while I have the dictionary? Well, with the guys' help getting the
Make an
dictionary down?
intellect check.
No.
You don't remember exactly what it said. If you want to pull the book out, I'd give you a posthumous boon to remembering that, but you'd also be pulling the book out to show it.
Nah, I'll figure it out. Let's go.
Okay.
Hate libraries.
You're not going to steal
A
his
bunch
dictionary?
of dead trees.
Linnaeus would never steal a book.
Well, he knows now, so if it goes missing, they could trace it right back to me.
Yeah.
The other one might take him a day. I just walk over and I'm like, cool, we good? We're good?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Do you finish that book?
Yeah, it was great, thanks.
Right. Where should I tell the specialist to meet you?
A hotel, presumably.
Yeah.
Okay. Understood.
I don't know.
hope
They're the
everything is well.
specialist.
They are a reliable person in battle if... well, don't talk to them. Just get them into battle.
Why can't we talk to them?
They won't stop talking. Bone Commander Gorgoth is their name.
Fuck yeah.
Hilarious.
Awesome.
I was expecting
I can show
a
him
more
when you
subtle
spear.
specialist.
The spear.
I wasn't expecting like a...
This is who we got.
It's who he has on hand.
Huh.
After
Interesting.
my spear breaks, I'll get the
I have to make a snap decision as to combat difficulty, which stat block Gorgoth is. Because apparently there are different like bone mercenary levels in the stat block. And one is a difficulty 50, which has 55 health.
Oh my gosh.
Defensive 20 with their heavy Horok bone armor. And then there's a difficulty 100 bone captain, which has 85 health and only a defensive 19 with their Horok bone armor and shield, but it's not like heavy armor. And
Is this guy a captain?
I need to figure out what Brix is.
I mean, you heard
biggest
the
one.
stories he told of the sea serpents that he had beaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that also means like
He's clearly pretty beefy.
from a meta perspective, like the stronger he is, the stronger he's going to have to make Hemlock and whoever else is up there, which basically means that we're accessories to the game.
We were almost accessories to this conflict with Hemlock.
All right, let's go.
He's not like
Jingle, jingle.
the top of the bone army, and so I think he'd only be a dreadnought, which like still having a defensive 20, health 55. That's still quite good.
Yeah.
That's an obscene amount of health.
Also, special stat block. Fun thing. I haven't read this yet. Special attacks relentless charge. The bone dreadnought moves up to its speed 8 in a straight line and can move through many spaces as long as those enemies are at size or smaller. It attacks every enemy it can reach during the charge, though it can only attack once per target. If the bone dreadnought attacks someone whose space it moved through, the target must make a strength challenge roll with a bane or be pushed 6 yards and knocked prone. Once the bone dreadnought uses this talent, it must wait 1 round before it uses it again.
Jesus.
God.
In theory, there's just like a small squadron of bone dreadnought troops like in the army that are just all they do is charge. A lot of fun there. Anyway,
It's the animation when they run through and there's just bodies flying.
That's what I was picturing.
6 yards away.
Oh, that's hilarious.
okay. So, anything else you all are doing tonight? You all are, unless there's anything else you want to say to the dragon, you are all shown back into the palace.
I'm good.
And good to go. Once you get out of the palace, Jeff says, you didn't die. That's good.
Damn it. I was going to ask if there was like a back exit.
Try to shake.
Neither did you. Bummer.
No, though your friend here has kept me plenty of company. And Ut is like, I really want to buy them, but on palace grounds feels like Faux poo.
I think that's how you say it. I've only ever seen it written down, so I don't.
And you're the only person who told me about it, so
So yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
So yeah, fucks poo.
no fox poos, because first time wolf. And second on palace grounds, so I know poo.
Hey, Barrick.
Yes.
What languages do you speak?
I speak.
Just out of
I
curiosity.
speak the one we're speaking now. I speak.
Trade. Everyone knows trade.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Oema tribe dialect is my other one.
Cool.
Do you want me to teach you?
Saxon-
It's really interesting, actually.
What languages do you speak?
Trade in blue abadi abadi. It's just blue.
And you speak mother's tongue.
Yeah. And blue.
All right. It's not helpful. Let's go.
Why are you asking?
And we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
You all leave
I'm, like,
the
holding my...
palace back to the obstinate
You have a
fit.
tummy ache?
Yep.
Is
Sounds
it the...
good.
Back to the Spit to have a conversation with Sog and Guo
Okay, we can talk
on what our plan for tomorrow is.
It's like,
Gotcha.
hey, guess what you guys are doing tomorrow?
At dawn, you drop the bomb. We're not going to be there.
We weren't going to be useful for it anyway.
The conversation effectively goes like, as long as there wasn't going to be any attack on the ship, then you guys were just going to be along for the ride anyways.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch
Yeah.
it.
You're
roll.
not the pilot. You're not
Yeah.
the people who have attached the bomb, so good to have you if you need to do
Spectators.
something special, but as long as nothing special happens, whatever.
Yeah, we can relay them.
Just think about it. Just think of it as littering.
I will take note that you specifically tell them to try to get some of the docks in that drop as well to damage any additional ship arrival, was your plan?
Yeah, cargo and then, future unloading logistic.
Okay. So they're not going to get
Whatever we can do to slow them down.
too far away from the city. Okay. Is there anything else you tell to the crew of the Abi Svit?
I think the plan is for them to go see what the rest of the pirate logistics look like. So scout out for a day or two and then reconvene.
Head north. Yeah.
We're heading to Hempridge, so if we're not back in town, they should come back to the city after they scout. And
Report what they see.
And if
Yeah.
there isn't a note from us that we're back in town, then they should head
Okay.
Go to
towards
Hempridge.
Hempridge
They'll
looking for
check
us.
Lorm first and then proceed to Hembridge if they can't find you or find trace of you.
Yeah, and
Gotcha.
they should scout, a day or two out and then back.
Okay.
And that hopefully gives us enough time to get to Hempridge and back, but we'll see.
Gotcha. Okay.
Some time for Lorel to get to Hempridge.
Yeah, you can just jump there. We're all hiking and Lorel's just jumping. Come on, guys.
What's taking you so long?
Linnaeus, you later tonight need to go to the park. To
Oh, yeah.
heal the seven.
Yeah,
Do
don't
any of
forget.
them speak languages?
You
They probably
ask
at least
them?
speak
Go find out.
trade. Do any of them speak language? Roll. Do you speak a language?
No.
roll a d20, and if you get a... Because there's 7 of them, but Nagi's is pretty strict. If you get an 18 or better, one of the 7 will know Nagi's.
16.
Damn it.
Ooh. Hate to see it.
Someday.
No, they do not know Nagi's.
Is the book talking to me anymore?
Yeah, it's whispering your name a lot.
Can I open it?
Yeah,
Is it? Does it like reveal the text to me because I'm
It
special?
does not auto-translate because you're special.
Damn. No Google Translate.
You see a lot more Nagis in this book, and after going through a large series of pages, you do eventually find a sketched diagram of what looks like a person standing over the body of someone else. They are standing in sort of Vitruvian man pose with one arm out, one down, sort of at their side at an angle, 60 degrees, legs apart. And you see they're holding their hand over the other person's dead body, and out of that dead body is coming what appears to be a ghostly impersonation of that person.
Okay. I'm going to keep this book on my person at all times.
Okay.
Yeah. I would invite you guys to the park, but I can't even heal all of them, so you're welcome to come camp if you want.
I think I'll sleep in a hammock.
Okay.
Sleep in a hammock.
Hammocks. Hammocks by hammock.
If the whole game thing doesn't work out, that's
And what kind of accommodation would you like? Hammock, Laurier. Very good.
Actually, I think I want to talk to Laurel real quick if we have time.
Great.
Hey Laurel.
Yeah, what is it?
Do you
Condone theft.
how do you feel about books? Do you know if any of your crew speak Nagis? Or I don't know, you maybe seem like the kind of person who would know how I could learn it or like translate from it.
Not my understanding is that not many past scholars in the Nagi themselves speak it. Why are you looking for
General curiosity.
someone who speaks Nagis?
Promise not to get mad.
The girl's like, oh fuck. Oh, shit.
There's this book, and I just want to translate it.
From the dragon?
He doesn't own every book.
Owen mouthing. He literally owns every book.
Yeah, I know.
That's his job. It's his hoard.
Why did you take a book from the horde?
It's a really special book.
How do you know that?
It was talking to me. You know what? We don't have to talk about this.
Is this related to, you know?
Maybe. There are pictures, and I know pictures, but I don't know the language.
I know pictures.
And I tried to get a dictionary, but I didn't know, and I couldn't take that one too.
I'm sure somebody in Lorm speaks Nagis besides the dragon. Let's hope that he's not mad at us after we save the city.
Look, he already dislikes me, so I just might get a lifetime ban from the library or something. I don't know.
Posters of Linnaeus.
Presumably he has bigger concerns right now.
I would assume so. It's one book out of how many?
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
Maybe thousands.
Thousands, probably.
He's not gonna miss one.
Hi, it's me. You're
miss
conscious.
one.
You're doing great. Honestly,
Thank you.
that was a good choice.
Go in here.
So that's a no on the... Well, nice talking to you.
Once we return from Hempridge, we can see about finding a scholar? Question mark? Dylan is
wanna.
uncertain here.
You could try to find someone who speaks Nagis.
I bet somebody in the cult does if they're trying to help.
See, that's kind of
Well, they don't
my
like
first
them.
thought too.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
like the Nagis.
So you learn
They
the
almost
language.
You learn the language.
Learn the language of your enemy.
I mean, and that was my first.
Yeah.
thought.
That's what your enemy
Somebody in the
wants.
cult maybe knows.
That's why I'm learning French.
You're gonna take down France.
Coming for you.
Finally, she's been working towards this for years.
Yeah, maybe just when we get back. I'll just... It's fine. It's cool. I'll figure it out. Go look at some pictures. So we cool?
Yeah.
Laurel staring into the distance.
Lorel was like,
through it.
what the hell do we do about that?
Just don't tell anyone. I'm sure it's fine.
City's under siege.
I'm also like-
she's worried about a stolen book.
Well, I'm worried about pissing off the dragon. I was also like, Saravak probably has resources, but things are complicated right now, so we need to figure out how this whole Hemok thing goes first. So like that's where Lorel's train of thought is right now.
Well,
I gotta go to the park.
I gotta go to the park.
So
Yeah,
try your
sorry.
best not to turn the dragon against us.
It's one book. I only had to break one lock to get it.
Now, if it were 2 locks, I might feel differently.
You know who historically has fought the Naga a lot is the Bone Army. So maybe this maybe
Commander.
maybe Brooks
In the
Gorgoth.
middle of a raid. Just-
Hey, can you translate this?
I need to put on my readers.
Yeah, that's all.
Do you think he's well read?
Yes.
Could be. We don't know. He might just be a big talker. You know? Maybe he's a genius. He just hides it.
Hides
Really
it very
well.
well.
Yeah, he pretends to be all macho because the other bone recruits will think he's a nerd.
Yeah. You can't be a nerd and a bone recruit. All right. I'm going to the park. Bye.
Head off to the park.
Sorry for, choices. But not that sorry.
Nothing's come back to bite us yet, but
It'll be
we
fine.
should be cautious here.
Plus, we're leaving anyway, so.
We're little fish.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Okay, let's first do some overnight upkeep to make sure we are all keeping things clean and good to go. You got an 8-hour rest, so if you need to heal, you heal your healing rate. You also take a point of damage per spent charge of living gear.
Per spent charge. Got it.
I reduced my strain. I rolled a 5.
Excellent.
So then I have
Your strain is back at 0. We're not worrying about food right now. I need players to roll for the weather, which I thought was 3d6.
6.
6.
1.
13.
16 is precipitation.
We got a 13.
13. Well, it's not precipitation. That's unseasonably warm.
Oh, man. It was unseasonably cold yesterday.
Precipitation would have been
Weather
Climate
in Lorm
change.
is
Useful.
crazy.
Okay. You all wake up in the morning, some of you in the city park and the rest of you on the opposites fit, and it is hot today. The humidity of being so close to the swamp and the ocean is just keeping everything's just sort of like muggy and
So muggy.
not a ideal place. I haven't been, but I assume it's like DC in the summer. And it's a hot day. You all get up, get your gear and everything in order and ready. The 3 of you bid goodbye to the Obstinates Fit as they are taking pre-dawn flight towards the dock area. After you depart from the ship and start heading down the tower, as you get to the base of the tower, you see that the ship of Captain Aaron Nguyen has also taken off and is headed towards them.
Fuck.
I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, me too. Just a little bit.
Drop the bomb on them.
Yeah.
Technically,
They have a bigger ship than we do.
smaller skyship can outpace them, but they have to it takes like a round to actually get far enough away from any weaponry to be able to outpace them. They have there's a type of ranged ship weapon called the harpoon gun that can prevent something from moving out of a certain reach. So there's a risk, but it's not a guarantee.
We'll have to trust that Guo and the crew are good at what they do.
Also, if they try to stop him right now, they're
And
literally
they're
going
faster.
against the good of the city. Like,
And also, presumably, they can't make any overt move in city territory. But
We don't know.
That all said and done, you have all head towards the not Highstone.
skimmers like to pretend
Stonewood.
they followed the law.
You all head to the Stonewood. It is still very early in the morning, quite warm. And you arrive outside of it. It's early enough in the day that Jeff is not there. He did not wake up pre-dawn to follow after all of you. When you
didn't
get
let him know.
outside
Day.
of the Stonewood, you all see that there are 3 figures waiting for you. A couple moderately armored, medium armored guards are there, and then the Bone Dreadnought Brix Gorgoth. As he sees you, he just hefts a spear of many in your direction.
I'm gonna heft mine back at him.
He sees that and he just smiles and says, "That's not enough."
I know.
did I get there separate from everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so Linnaeus shows up either before or after. And you all are outside of the stone wood. I'm going to give you a heads up as to what this map is going to look like. You're going to be getting off of the elevator, and you're going to have 2 immediate paths ahead of you. I was originally thinking about having a larger double door at the end of the hallway and decided from a 4-floor plan layout, it doesn't make sense to have that there directly to the bedroom, because you still kind of have to lock your doors and such. So there are 2 doors that go either left or right from the main hallway. And then from there, you have the ability to get into further rooms in the area. You kind of, Linnaeus, kind of have an idea of what the layout of this is from before. There's the, this would be the room where you saw the high-backed chairs against the fireplace. They're normally reserved for the dining table, but they'd been moved. Additionally, you know that there is a like comfortable sitting area here with some couches and like a smaller table to hold drinks and such. There's a more like kitchenette food preparation area over there for if someone wants to make their own food. And then there's the bedroom and the bath. There is not a direct connection from the dining room to the bedroom. It's all been sort of, you have to go through the lounge and the kitchen to get to the bedroom. Just how I ended up looking at the space and going, it'd be weird if there was a door here.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, let's make it weird. There are balconies outside of all 4 of these rooms that you, if someone is able to jump high, not sure who, if they wanted to try to approach from a weird angle, you could try to do that. You also don't know what Hammock's done with the room, if anything. May or may not be a risk.
Okay.
Aside from that, you all have the floor to make a decision on how you want to approach this. You don't have any intel on where anyone is yet. Eventually, I will be using the this as the Hammock Mini. This
he's an asshole.
The exactly. This will be the mini for Tzvi. So Tzvi, Hammock, and then
So
this will be
Tzvi's
Sarah.
there.
Bodyguard.
Yes.
I just have an important question.
Yeah.
Exactly how many rooms of the penthouse suite is Linnaeus familiar with?
Linnaeus is familiar with 2 of them. Like, intimately, he's gone through 2 other of the rooms.
So this is the layout. Any questions?
He met Sarah. He met Sarah in this room
Hypothetically.
and spent some time in this room. And then they went to this room and spent the rest of the time in this
I
room.
was there all night.
Okay, so they didn't
woke
spend
up
an
there.
equal amount of time in all 4 rooms.
No.
Just clarifying questions.
It's important.
sure.
Look,
This is
everyone was
fine.
wondering.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, that's the layout. Any questions?
Yeah, why is the drawing of the bedroom so detailed?
It's like the bedroom and the chair. It's really,
chair here,
really
there's a
well
bed,
drawn.
there's
Everything
tapestry on
else.
this wall. This one has no mirrors.
This one had a vase of flowers, and last time I checked, it was pink roses. But that was, last time I was there, so it could be different now.
And then they were like,
Really good wine in the kitchenette.
It did seem like Saxter and Loril are going to try and approach from one of the balconies and pen them in, but obviously I think we'd wait.
I think opposite sides of the building might be good.
that's a good idea.
Oh, you think we should split up farther? You want to split the party 3 ways?
If they're Sky Islanders, so they could escape via these balconies too. So if you get on one of this, like one of the balconies on this side, you can see the other balcony. So if they like ditch out of that, then you can shout for us and try and catch them. And I could get the other side of the building. But if we both go on the same side, then they could escape the other side.
I'm more just worried about dying, but yeah, okay.
We've never even gotten close to that before. We'll be fine.
I think it'll be fine. I don't think it'll be fine, but I mean, I think it's the smart approach.
Sorry. Bless you.
I mean, like, if Hammock wants to try and run, I doubt we'll be able to stop him. But also, I think we win if Hammock runs, because...
I could blind him.
I can also turn the whole area into plants.
If I blind him, he can't
Wait,
jump
one
away because his speed is 2.
It's the
That is a.
It goes
that's
around
a fantastic
corners.
ability.
It's the plant house now.
It's the plant
Plant
house
house.
now.
Okay, so looks like Saxer's going to try to go up the lounge balcony area.
I guess I'll go up the bedroom balcony.
So we're going to prep you guys there for when everyone else reaches the hotel. I'm going to hold these in reserve. The rest of you are going to be going up the elevator. It's going to be a little cramped to fit the 6 of your minis into a 2-yard by 2-yard elevator.
We could jump.
Presumably there's a staircase.
Done.
There was.
Or they can take 2
first.
trips.
Yeah, what's the fire safety like?
Bad.
Do they only have
This
the
is
elevator?
only luxury, no fire safety.
Oh god.
Are you
might-
saying there are no stairs?
It might have
Forgot to
been
draw stairs, so there's no stairs.
it might have been retcon, but the first time we went to this, or you went to this, there wasn't an elevator. You went upstairs to get to the Lady Saravek's room, but you might have changed that in post.
Shit. Maybe.
There was no mention of an elevator the first
Don't
time.
recall.
It's stairs.
Well,
and
yeah,
elevator,
Linnaeus
depending
was
on
a
the
little
day, they just swap
distracted.
it out.
No, you said stairs specifically.
Fuck. Well,
It's a fancy hotel. They swap it out depending.
there's
on the
a...
day.
Here, we'll make it
Oh,
lore relevant, and if you don't go up the elevator, there's some flooring that comes out, and there's staircase that you can go up.
that's where the stairs are.
There's a little tower on the outside. You can take the stairs around the elevator.
Should we go up the stairs?
Good save.
Thank Brandon. He listened recently.
Sorry.
He knew.
How
Just
dare
making,
you
making
know
your job
things.
way harder.
Yeah, should we go up the stairs?
Maybe.
Crank's discreet.
Yeah, I just don't want to be stuck in an elevator with these guys. I think I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Okay, so Barrick and Linnaeus are going up the stairs. You two.
Probably.
And then the other 3 from the dragon are going to go up the elevator or stairs?
Should we all go up the stairs?
I think all up the stairs.
all of the
Yeah,
stairs.
let's do all of us.
Or-
Or the stairs.
Yeah,
One of them
I
might
feel
try and
like-
escape using the elevator.
yeah.
Ooh,
That's
good
why I
option.
They
think
don't know
like
we're
some of
there
them in
yet.
the elevator. Also,
So
maybe
if
they
we
can be
put-
like, "Hey, Crank, you should get out."
Yeah, I presume also like when we go through the lobby, it's like, hey, like we're on Dragon's business. Like
FBI badges.
this is official business. Stay out of the
Nothing
way.
to see here.
Sure.
Maybe lock the doors. Also, Laurel starts boogieing.
Okay. Laurel starts to dance at
Okay.
the start of the fight.
Draw my
Who's
draw 2
going
daggers.
up the stairs first? You want Bricks to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Bricks will be
There's one,
And then I'll go behind bricks.
and I'll go behind.
Look at the size of that spear. He's got reach 3. That's a big stick.
Now that's a big stick.
One thing I did want to do that I would have had time to do this morning
Yep.
or last night is I'm going to take off my armor, and I
great
can
choice.
create plant armor that gives me a +2 instead of a +1. But I have to not be wearing armor.
Oh, that's right.
So I just like grow these plants around myself to create this like cool armor with the peck window,
Cool. Sick.
and it lasts for an hour.
Nice.
Rad.
Mage armor.
Okay.
Branch armor.
Any other setup you all want to do, or are we ready to get into this?
Yeah, I'm just drawing
Let's
my
go.
daggers and I'm ready to jump.
Cool. We're into it. Okay. So on the approximate signal, did you set like a trigger for when all this is going to happen?
I mean, I assume we're like waiting on the balconies or like hanging.
Do you
from
want to be on the
below them
balconies?
or
I was gonna wait to
something
jump
for-
up until like the elevator
Until
would reasonably get
we
to
got
the top.
there.
Yeah. Just in case somebody's
Sure.
looking out the elevator.
I guess our
yeah.
I can make like an
the
owl
thought was like
noise.
we're waiting for them to like hear them break in the door or whatever to also make a move.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Laura was planning to be
Okay.
pre-positioned.
In
but-
that case, you all get behind Bricks in his large Horok bone armor, and he like looks behind and makes sure everyone's ready, and then he just like levels his like puts his shoulder towards one side of it and takes a step back, and then just against the door, and he
I'll do it.
needs to take a second hit.
Do we want to do like in the name of the queen, like you're under arrest, or are we
I
just
don't want to.
assuming that we're murdering this guy?
With a second, the door like cracks open and he's able to get his hand in and opens the rest of the door.
Nice.
Not a very maneuverable spot without the elevator's room to swing. So,
How high can we jump vertically again?
I can jump
in.
50 feet if I get a 2-yard head start.
should I assume you all follow?
We're
to
running
some
in.
degree?
Yeah, we're going.
We're following.
Brooks is going to get like up to
Charg.
as Brooks runs down this initial hallway, both doors on either side are closed.
Okay. Do you think there's any way they could have known?
Okay, you both hear that
Maybe.
some loud thuds. You're both jumping up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Up.
Gonna
Both
wait
Rill
to
and
burst in,
Saxter, please make an agility challenge roll.
For what? Because we get a boon for jumping and climbing challenge rolls.
This is when you land on the balcony. You see that there has been a couple of strings put across it.
Okay.
Ha!
Who's the snake?
Steps helps me here.
Agility challenge roll 17.
17 passes.
Do we get our boon for the fact that we're floating and jumping and doing Skydancer stuff?
Unless it says you specifically get advantage against like traps or something, I don't know.
What if I just don't touch the ground?
If you can stop yourself from falling, you let me know, and I'll have more issues with the game designer at that point.
I don't have that power yet.
Okay, good.
Yet.
Actually, I have. Wait, hold
I
on.
hate that you said yeah.
Wait, that's kind of a lie. I have a power called Safe Fall, which kind of does.
That just prevents falling damage, though, right?
Yeah, it doesn't make me fall slower. Or not land harder. Okay. Okay.
Yep. 75% chance of just making this based on your agility. You should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, you pass. You're able to not land on the strings. There's not a lot of them, so you're able to
I was trying to double check.
put your feet in the right spot and land. It's 6, and I'm looking more at stats, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just save this until last time, so we don't actually end up dragging things off or have to stop in the middle of combat. So we're going to stop right on just the precipice of combat. We're going to pause right here, and then do this next time. We actually have time to do it. Hey, listener, coming at you from the future here. Thanks for listening very much. If you want to send us an email, send it to unrolliablepod@gmail.com. unrolliablepod@gmail.com. Otherwise, I'm coming at you from the future. I've already listened to next episode, and I know exactly what happens. Let me just say it's a bit of a doozy, and I'm sure you will have thoughts when you listen to it. Until then, thanks. Bye. Shit. Do not make my password shit. Yes, I know.
I'm going to hack you.
Okay.
You can't tell me what to do, Owen. You're not my mom.
Can your mom tell you what to do?
No.
Okay. So that wasn't relevant.
No.
You must have been the worst 13-year-old.
It never said he was honest. Just the ape of our time.
Just the ape of our time. So tall and loves theater.
Oh, it doesn't unlock a...
Too soon.
Always too soon. It'll never not be too soon.
Never forget.
Never forget Abraham Lincoln.
What?
What?
Never forget Abraham Lincoln?
Never forget Abraham Lincoln.
Oh.
I really like that.
It's fine. You can listen back later.
Okay.
And for to sleep seems pretty cool.
Care about a lot. Okay, I just don't care about Mog. Dylan,
Just Dylan.
Michaela, Barrett,
Horrible. Horrible. That's going in the outros. We're going to force this one. We're going to go get who you are, then your character, and I'll do a finger for both, okay? I'll count it down, and I'll, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay?
Yes.
1, 2, oh.
Brandon.
I'll just count it. I'll just count it. 1, 2, 3, say it. 1, 2, 3, say it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Fuck, what happened to
Thank
Laurel?
you. Great. Love it.
She's gone again.
She's gone.
There's no Laurel. No one plays Laurel.
She keeps doing this.
She jumped
Laurel,
1,000
she
yards
always
away
does
from the
this.
party.
Who needs vegetables?
Yeah, Owen super. Yeah, Owen super. Yeah, soup. Yeah, Owen super.